On today's Pardon My Take, we're back. Vanny Woodhead is back in action. We're podcasting from the back of Vanny Woodhead. Hank has completed his task. It is running again, and we're finishing Grit Week in Vanny Woodhead. We have an awesome show for you. We have One Question with a Quarterback with Jayden Daniels, live from Commanders training camp. We have an awesome interview with Quinn and Deebo Samuel. We're going to do the Mount Rushmore of chain restaurants.
Non-drive-through chain restaurants.
We have a Fyre Fest that's a whole show Fyre Fest. And then we're going to talk some MLB Trade Deadline. Football's back. Grit Week. Maybe some people asking for a trade. Who knows?
Micah.
Is Micah, yeah.
Micah, bad things for Micah.
Bad
day to be a Cowboys fan.
Grit Week is presented by Hey Dude. What better way to kick off football season than the official shoe of tailgating? Hey Dude is the only option when you're planning your game day fit. Easy to slip on, laid back style, and all day comfort. And to celebrate Grit Week, Hey Dude is giving all AWLs 20% off the Hey Dude times Barstool collection. Just text Barstool to 50204 to grab 20% off all our favorite styles. That's Barstool to 50204. Order yours today and experience comfort all season long, whether you're in the parking lot before the game or locked into Red Zone from the couch. Make sure you're ready for football season with Hey Dude. Text Barstool to 50204 to grab 20% off all of our favorite styles. We've been wearing our Hey Dudes all week, Grit Week. They are so comfortable. They are the perfect shoe. Go get them now. Perfect for tailgating. Perfect for walking your dog. Perfect for the summer. Don't let summer end. Hey Dude is the perfect shoe. They come, Pardon My Take, guaranteed. Grit Week guaranteed. So text Barstool to 50204 to grab 20% off all of our favorite styles. Okay, let's go. Welcome to Pardon My Take, presented by Hey Dudes. Text Barstool to 50204 to grab 20% off all of our favorite styles. Today is Friday, August 1st, and football is back.
Technically,
football's back.
But also literally, football's back because we did have Jim Harbaugh on the sideline actually trying to coach, which was wonderful. We had Dan Campbell's team looking like maybe the coordinators matter.
Mm-hmm. We had Trey Lance, maybe
Hall of Famer,
maybe QB1 controversy.
Hall of Famer.
They should have started over with Trey Lance. Jim Harbaugh was that got me pumped up because Jim Harbaugh sitting there or being interviewed on the sideline before the game when he said football chooses you, you choose football. Mm-hmm. I think he was trying to say like you don't choose football, football chooses you, but he just went choose on both of them. He was like, yeah.
But it's a little
football chooses you and you choose football.
But it's more beautiful that way.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like
it's perfect.
It's a mutual relationship where it's like we both want to be in here, but we're in here for life. Jim Harbaugh knows you can't get divorced from football.
No.
That doesn't happen.
No. And tonight, listen, we know it's a Hall of Fame game. Doesn't really matter at all whatsoever, except for the fact that watching Chris and Mike Tirico, seeing the colors on the screen, seeing the helmets, it all just feels like, hey, we're close. We're right there. It's the first taste, and it felt good. And we watched the majority of the game. I think we just left the gambling cave with like 9 minutes left in the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
So we love football. Football's back. Also, Vanny Woodhead's back.
Vanny Woodhead is back. We're chilling in the back of Vanny right now, and it smells the exact same as it did when we got it, 7 years ago?
Yeah,
8 years ago? Smells literally the same. It looks actually a lot better. The guy cleaned it up really nice. There's one key piece that's missing that right now with Vanny Woodhead, though, and that is the part that covers up the engine. So we have the exposed engine inside of the van. So when we drive it around, I think you could either roast a marshmallow on it or you could get knocked out by carbon monoxide. I don't know which would happen first.
It's kind of perfect.
It is kind of cool, but a lot of memories in this van.
Yeah, and that was why. So we alluded to it on, I think, Tuesday or Wednesday's show. We said we had an old friend coming back, and that's why we flew back to Chicago, because Vanny Woodhead, you can drive Vanny Woodhead now. We have not probably gotten it to the point where we can drive it on the highway, so we had to come back for it. But we were like, hey, let's get back in the back of Vanny Woodhead to end Grit Week, and it feels great. Just 4 guys hanging out in the back of a van.
Yeah,
It does smell the same. The signatures are still here. Shout out to Mike, Grand Rapids guy, helped me fix it up.
Let's go.
Help me. I mean, he fixed it all up.
Mm-hmm.
It's like
And
we
he brought
just
us
look
ice cream.
good. I feel good. We look good.
Yeah.
By the way, we should have shouted out the 4 Hall of Famers that are going into the Hall of Fame this weekend. Right.
So
Jared Allen.
Jared Allen's going in. Who else do we have going in this weekend?
Anyone got the list? Oh, who? Antonio Gates?
Antonio Gates going in.
Yeah.
Former basketball player.
Mm-hmm. Max?
Anybody else?
You got it, Max?
I'm looking it up.
Anyone else, Max? Oh, is one of the Sharps going? Is it Sharp something, Max? Max,
I'm looking.
is it Sharp?
Darren Sharper.
Oh.
Dar-
Darren
Hardest
Sharper?
Isn't he in
Hardest
prison?
hitting safety in the league.
Oh. Wait, you're
Pro
pro
rape.
rape?
Max is pro rape.
Oh, no, Max.
No.
Darren
Oh,
Sharper, the
no,
hardest.
Max.
Are you shouting out Darren Sharper on the National
Oh.
Sports Podcast?
Oh, my
Do you
God.
have any idea what Darren Sharper did, Max?
The fact
This
that
is
you
like
fell
the
for
worst
it
bit
is
that you
insane.
guys got going.
But the
right
fact that you
now.
fell for it, we were like, hey, we'll just list the 4 Hall of Famers and pretend we don't know who's going in. And if we just say Sharper or something, you're going to say Darren Sharper.
Yeah.
And you fell for it.
We
And
planned
you're
this out
pro-rape.
like 30 minutes. Maybe our best bit yet.
Yeah, that was an incredible bit. Job well done.
so many people are laughing.
Yeah.
Yeah, we are. I'm laughing right now.
The
At
entire
least
van
there's
thinks this is
4.
so funny.
Yeah.
There's 4 people laughing. All right, listen for us. You still don't have it.
No, I don't.
Sterling
well,
Sharp,
I started to look it up and then
Sterling Sharp,
and then
Jared
Jared Allen.
Sterling Sharp?
Sterling Sharp.
Yeah.
Shannon Sharp's brother.
It's his brother.
When Shannon Sharp got in the Hall of
Allen,
Fame, he said, I'm lucky enough to be in the Hall of Fame, but I'm not even the best football player in my family.
Yeah. Also, let's just say this about Shannon Sharp. He got fired from ESPN. I do think that's kind of bullshit that it happened the week of his brother going to the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
He probably deserved. There's a lot of stuff going on with Shannon Sharp right now, but he was like, I'm disappointed they did this, kind of stealing from my brother's moment. I kind of agree with that. They could have done it last week or the week before or a month before that.
It was nice that Sterling also shouted out his brother. He was like, he's with me through thick and through thin. Recently, it looks like it's been through more thick than thin, but it seems like a good brother.
Yeah. So
Shout out families. What's that?
that was his exact quote.
I added the second part on. He said the thick and thin,
That was
but
his
I
exact
mean,
quote.
he meant thick.
Eric Allen is the last Hall of Famer. How did it take you that long, Max? Oh, he's not. He's scrolling. He's scrolling Twitter now because we got him in the pro rape allegations.
So next year, I'm looking forward to next year in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah,
Phillip Rivers.
Phillip Rivers,
I'm looking
Julian
forward.
Edelman. Julian Edelman.
Larry Fitzgerald, fat ass.
I want to see what face they put on Phil Rivers.
Not what jersey, what face.
What face?
I agree.
Because he's got so many faces that he's put out there in the NFL.
Did you guys see? Want to be bummed out? Phillip Rivers is a grandfather.
Yeah.
Did you see that? He's a grandfather. Which I mean, like father, like son. He doesn't. You know, his kids don't
It'll wrap it up.
wrap up.
Well,
But isn't that insane?
We know what his bus is going to look like because he's got 10 of them walking around.
That's right. Right. Okay, so Vanny Woodhead, Hall of Fame game, but the real story.
Oh, there's one more thing in the Hall of Fame game.
Oh, okay.
We got introduced to a new piece of technology.
That's true.
We should talk about that.
Yes.
The Hawkeye, they're putting tennis in our football. They mixed tennis in with football. And what they did was on the first down, they showed the AI slop, 3D cam, that they hit a button, and then they put a graphic on the screen, and then the yellow line appears on the screen. The yellow line, that's not new technology. We know that's a 10-yard measurement from where the line of scrimmage was. The ball is still spotted by the ref.
Correct.
So it doesn't really have anything to do with anything. They're just like, look at this cool robot program we came up with that makes you think like you're watching football in the year 3000.
We got something that hopefully people won't bitch about.
Yeah, but guess what? I'm bitching about it because...
Yeah, no, we're bitching about it for other reasons, but like I'm saying,
Yeah.
the Bills-Chiefs game.
Yeah, exactly. But they still have the chain gang on the sideline.
Yeah.
And they're just standing there with their dick in their hand watching like a bunch of cucks while a robot takes their job.
It's bullshit.
Like, they didn't bring him out on the field. They might as well be sitting in a leather chair in a hotel room corner. They're just sitting there like, okay, yeah, go to the robots. Go to the robots, Chris. Thanks.
I also don't like that they clearly set it up for the first, the debut of it to be a first down, a clear first down.
Yeah.
They didn't want that smoke. They didn't want to be right up against that yellow line.
And they're trying to figure out a way to make it a presentation. You don't know what's going to happen until they inch the yellow line out there. Because
Right.
when you first look at the ball, there's no yellow line. And they're like, now we'll show you where the yellow line is.
Yep.
That's fucked up. I don't like it at all.
By the way, breaking news. The over in the Hall of Fame game has just hit.
Cash it.
So can't go undefeated if you don't start 1-0.
I thought you were going to say that Terry was traded.
No,
the fuck up,
come
Max.
on, dude.
That would be breaking news, wouldn't it?
Breakingest of moves.
All right, we should.
It could happen at any minute.
We should talk about it.
Micah.
But I before we do that, I'm kind of blinded by what's that orange hat you're wearing, dude?
I got this orange hat at Pastranaland.
But wait, isn't that the orange hat that they only gave out to like 42 people in the world?
Low 40s, yes. And I was gracious enough to award me with one.
You got awarded with one.
I was awarded with one by Travis Pastrana from
But
Mike
you
Circus.
were gracious enough to accept it.
It's wholeheartedly yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you were. But yeah, so for people who don't know, PMTV out already. Incredible video. We went to Pastranaland. Travis Pastrana is the coolest guy ever. It was so much fun.
Dream come true.
Dream come true. And Zac stole the show because he was the most badass guy we got, and now he's got a hat that you can only get if you get medvaced out or do a new trick that's never been done. Your new trick was the barrel roll.
It was a barrel roll, yes,
barrel
sir.
roll, yeah.
We managed barrel roll, boys.
Yeah, we did.
Not quite sure how, but we did.
Zach, my favorite part of the video is when you're going back, getting ready to hit the jump, and you keep repeating the mantra to yourself, just like, what was it, full throttle?
It's
No kill switch.
No,
kill
full
switch.
throttle,
It's like kill switch, go straight, don't go right, or something. It was
Yeah,
he
kill
gave me
switch, don't go right.
strict instructions, and I
on
didn't
to the
want to
bike,
forget them. So
Yeah.
I just pounded. I just kept repeating them as much as
You
well
were
as I
pounding the
could.
instructions.
Yeah.
you
Yes.
were.
We were doing the interviewing Travis while you were practicing. What
Did
what
you
level? What percentage of like I can do this? Were you at while we were doing the podcast? Like, where was your head at during it beforehand?
So while you guys were doing the podcast, Street Bike Tommy, shout out to Street Bike Tommy. He was showing
legend.
me how to. He was teaching me how to ride a dirt bike for the first time, and for a majority of those lessons, which he was great at teaching me everything, slowing it down, repeating stuff because I did ask the same questions probably multiple times. I didn't feel too good about it.
No, 0 is the answer. You were at a 0.
It was not looking good on the bike at
Yeah,
all.
you just kept on going slower and slower and falling off.
He kept saying speed it up, and I was like, okay, I'll go a little quicker, and then I just went the same speed every time. It was not good.
When Travis sent the 15-year-old girl to do the backflip right in front of you to show you how it's done, did that make you more confident, or was that demoralizing?
I think it gave me a little bit of confidence because I was like, okay, someone just safely went in the foam pit.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
you can safely go in, and I was like, hopefully I can safely go in.
Well,
But she's a
she didn't
badass.
barrel roll.
True, she ripped a backflip though.
Yeah. But that's been done a million times in Pastranaland.
That is true. A lot of guys backflip. I'm sure many will barrel roll, but we did barrel roll the other day at Pastranaland.
Yes. The hat is so
Most
sick.
unreal day ever.
You invented it. It's awesome.
You're the most badass on this podcast.
You guys are badass too, but we did rip a dirt bike into the foam pit the other day, and it was sick.
Yeah,
We don't have hats.
Yeah, we don't have hats.
that's very true.
We don't have hats. Terry.
Yeah.
Terry McLaurin has requested a trade.
Requested.
Max just perked up.
Requested
Max
a
just
trade.
perked up.
There's a difference between requesting a trade and demanding a trade.
Okay.
He hasn't demanded a trade. He requested a trade.
Okay.
Everybody requests a trade.
That's
got
not true.
3 guys requested a trade in the last 5 years. 3 receivers. Guess how many got traded?
0.
0. None of them.
Memes is holding up one finger.
1.
Who memes?
Deebo Samuel.
Oh, Deebo Samuel's on your team.
No, he went
was
back to
before?
camp and played a full season for the 49ers.
But then what happened?
Then he got traded to the Commanders because the Commanders are a better organization.
Who were the other 3?
There was T. Higgins
Okay.
requested a trade,
Yeah.
and someone else did it too. Ayuk, I think.
Okay.
Ayuk did it last year. Yeah.
Yeah. So, and Terry wants over $33 million.
The numbers I've heard are that we've offered 27, 28, and he wants 33.
And
It's a big gap.
you want to try to keep your El Camino.
I would like to, but if you listen to later on in the show, I might have already given it away.
That's true.
That's a problem.
So you got to buy another one.
That.
Yeah. So where you said 110% confidence.
I did say that.
And so
I say
where
a lot
are we
of
at
things.
now?
111. Got
you went
1%
up.
better today.
The request of a trade actually got you more confident that it's going to get done.
It makes me want him more.
Yeah.
That's probably what he's doing.
It does feel like, though, this is a little bit of a game of chicken where the request of a trade should have probably happened a while ago. Now that we're in camp, like, what's going to happen?
Well, the way I'll put it, Hank, you're actually a good person to ask this question, too. You had to do summer reading as a kid, right?
Yeah.
When you got to August 1st,
No.
did you ever have it done?
Never.
Well, no, wait, hold on. You got to, that was a loaded question. Hank, did you ever do your summer reading?
No.
Did you?
That's a problem.
Did you ever do the Spark Notes for your summer reading?
I don't think this is pre-internet.
Yeah, I don't think so.
But Spark Notes
Spark
also-
Notes is a book. But
Did you ever
have opened that? You don't know how to open those?
Did you ever try to do your summer reading at any point?
Yes.
Did you
yes,
ever open
yes,
the book?
yes.
When would that typically have been?
August 20th.
There you go. There you go. So we're pretty much doing a book report with Terry.
Okay.
So we just have to get it done by the first day of school, and then Terry will get done.
In this analogy,
We tried.
you
Tried
guys,
harder.
in this analogy, you guys would be trying to get the deal done during the first quarter of the first game.
And you wouldn't
Yeah.
get it done.
No, and then you'd be like, "Hey, did you guys get the deal done?" You'd be like, "Fuck."
And you
not
get
yet.
an F on the
Yeah,
trade.
Yeah.
I use anyone else but Hank.
No, I think this is a great example. I think what I'm saying is we're just there's no sense of urgency right now. It's whatever.
I think the urgency's coming.
Yeah, no, it's here.
It's here. It's
urgency's
arrived.
here.
We were just at camp. There's plenty of fans out. People are ready for the season.
If that's really what the holdup is, if we're talking about a difference of $6 million, I say just give him $33 million. I say pay Terry.
Okay.
I say pay Terry.
It's not your money.
He's worth $33 million, at least, minimum. He's done it. I'm on Terry's side of this. We got to figure out a way to get it done because Terry is the perfect teammate. He's an awesome guy, great football player. His numbers last year were incredible. You need him if you want to be inside the Super Bowl. If Terry's not on the team, I think I might have to exclude this year from the Super Bowl window. Because we're in the window. I'm not thinking soupy. I'm not saying we're going to win the Super Bowl, but we're in the window. If he's not on the team, this is not a window year.
The window.
A great quarterback doesn't need star wide receivers to be in the window.
I'm closing the window.
Top five.
This is actually it's worse for Max because Max you have a lot of credibility lying on Jayden being a top 5 quarterback.
No, I've been told that top 5 quarterbacks doesn't matter what their wide receivers are. If you have good wide receivers, it's actually worse for your standing in the quarterbacks.
Who told you that?
Everyone in the media who says that Jalen Hurts having good wide receivers makes him a bad quarterback.
Everyone in the media said that?
Yeah, Justin Herbert being a top 5 quarterback because he has bad wide receivers.
Well, that's Trey Lance's job now, buddy.
Sure.
Yeah.
Brady never had great receivers until
So that it actually helps my standing if Jayden Daniels doesn't have good wide receivers because that's the only thing that people care about.
Brady did have good wide receivers. That's a lie.
We had a Hall of Fame tight end, probably the best tight end ever. Memes has a smirk on his face.
You think Hernandez is in the Hall of Fame?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, Memes has a hater.
a huge smirk on his face. You can't see him from this angle. Vanny Woodhead angles are a little tight.
You know why you can't see Memes from this angle? Because his fat ass won't fit in the seat without hitting the horn. He tried to climb into the driver's seat a second ago. Ass cheek right on the horn. He's like, well, I can't do that.
Memes, would you like to? Would you like to?
big guy.
You're smiling. You're because I'm unfortunately it looks like Terry McLaurin might get traded, and I have PFT's side in the fact that I said he's not going to get traded. So I will be wrong with PFT, but Memes and Max have been the trolls. Memes, go ahead. You going to take a victory lap right now?
Not yet, but the Jets do have the best odds to land Terry.
Oh my God.
And I do like
That
El
would-
Caminos.
Terry has a lot of experience playing with bad quarterbacks, so that would be a good fit for him.
What are you going to say to that?
We don't know. This is Justin Fields' best opportunity to
I do like Justin Fields. I just like making fun of Memes more. But we got to get it done. And tell you what, my official stance, I'm not trading Terry.
Okay.
What are you going to do if you don't get it done?
Request refused.
Are you going to
Politely.
give up any other cars or?
No,
Cry.
I'm going to cry.
Okay.
I promise you this. If we trade Terry, I will cry.
Would you rather Terry go to the Jets or the Patriots? If you had to pick one.
If I had to pick one,
Definitely
Jets. Not even a question. That didn't take me half a second to think that through, Hank.
I would prefer Patriots.
Same.
Yeah, I know you would. But if the shoe was on the other foot and it was A.J. Brown, you would say go to the Jets, right?
He'd be coming to the
for
Patriots
sure.
for Vrabel.
But there's one difference there. Terry McLaurin has requested a trade.
Request.
Brown
That's the
not
politest
requested a
way.
trade.
People aren't talking about how polite it is to request a trade instead of
Well, that was
instead
how
of demand a
Schefter
trade.
put it. We don't know. He might have demanded.
No, I saw many reports saying that was
Well,
requested.
they all just copy Schefter.
Well, Jordan Schultz came out with it first,
Ah.
which is somewhat of a red flag that his agent went to Jordan Schultz first.
Well, he probably got some Uber stock.
Probably. That's what this is about. This is probably an entirely made up story just for Jordan Schultz to keep forking over money to Terry's agent. Glad we got to the bottom of that.
Okay,
so let's
that's
talk about
it.
Micah.
Yeah. Micah. What do you got about Micah?
He's not happy.
Yeah. He should probably get traded.
He's unhappy. I would consider Terry for Micah.
You already tried to trade Terry for Big Dom.
I did, but I realized that was a pipe dream. It was
Yeah, I
never
turned that
happening.
down.
If Big Dom came to Washington, he would 100% just be a mole for the Eagles. You can't take the Eagles out of that guy.
Absolutely.
I would trade, Terry for Micah. I think that makes sense.
Yeah. Okay. Any other football stuff? Oh, Antonio Gates will be the first Hall of Famer to be inducted that never played a down of college football. Kind of cool.
Stud.
That's pretty crazy.
That's very cool.
That's very cool. Any other football stuff? We just got training camps going. Crazy training camp stuff. The fat guy in Tampa is still fat.
It's very much, yeah.
That's the update.
They just had him in his jersey on the sideline today.
Yeah. He's not even walking anymore.
He was leaning on some practice equipment. It didn't look too. It was a little disheartening. I hope they get him on the field so soon.
Yeah.
It's messed up how they have a camera just following him around.
I know.
As he's just
It is.
walking all the time. Like it's a wildlife trail cam that you set out for a deer.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, he's here. He's back.
Best place to lose weight, though.
Yeah, it's
hot.
true.
Training
Yeah.
camp. They're just making him walk and stand in the heat and probably like judging what he puts in his mouth.
The Florida sun's 103 degrees. He'll get it off quick.
Yeah, he'll get it off real quick.
He's never played in Florida before.
Different heat, closer to the beach, maybe.
Yeah. Is it? Yeah, probably. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Listen, I want him to play, so I hope that he is able to shed the weight.
Yeah. Okay. Should we talk MLB trade deadline?
Yeah.
So it happened. A few of us have teams that were active. I could start. Cubs trade deadline recap. That's what that got. They got no plan. They got a bunch of rental arms, a super utility man, which I like that.
That's cool.
Anytime you can get a super utility man, it's awesome. But it feels like Kyle Tucker will not be re-signed. The Cubs they traded a prospect, a really good prospect in Cam Smith for Kyle Tucker. They traded Cody Bellinger to free up cash. Everyone thought this was like, oh shit, they have a window to go all in, and then they did nothing at the trade deadline, and they're holding on to prospects, and then they're probably not going to sign Kyle Tucker, and then they're going to have the prospects come up next year, and they're going to be like, well, we'll just be cheaper than we've ever been. And yeah, it's a disaster. They essentially today, we're not actively trying to win the whole thing. We're trying to get in the playoffs and hope every single player plays to their best ability, and then even then, it probably won't be enough.
That's not a great feeling to have.
No, because it's just so stupid. Like they should have traded Kyle Tucker today.
Especially when other teams in the National League made a concerted effort to get better.
The Padres, the Mets, the Phillies, all got better. The only thing that I keep saying to myself, the only way that I will believe in the Cubs actively trying to win a World Series again is I think this basically is Kyle Tucker's not going to re-sign because they have outfielders in the minor leagues that they could have traded for high-end pitching prospects. They didn't. I don't know if there was a bunch of guys available. I don't know if the price was too high, but this was a chance to go all in. You have a very good team, and you could have, if you got a top-end starter, you're like actively, hey, we could win the World Series. If they don't re-sign Kyle Tucker, the only way they can make it right is if they bring back Kyle Schwarber. I've decided on that. I'm going to start putting the pressure on that because he's a free agent.
But you also just kind of did the same thing, thinking that they had a plan.
No, they don't.
But you just kind of assume that they did based on the fact they didn't trade their young outfielders that are in the system because, in your mind, that means they're not going to re-sign Tucker.
Correct.
That would indicate that they had a plan.
But the plan doesn't make sense because if you are signing Kyle Tucker for a 1-year rental, that should be the time you go push the chips in and be like,
Right.
we have him.
I think that they've got their plans are so bad that it's identical to not having a plan.
Right, and they also got they traded Cody Bellinger to free up cash, and like it was like, oh, okay, this is going to be used at a later date, and now it's not, and it just sucks. It sucks, and they don't. Yeah, I mean, they're starting pitching like we got some arms, but we still have not a great. I mean, we got guys coming back from injury, but it's just not going to be enough. I don't think it's going to be enough against the Mets, the Phillies, the Padres, the Dodgers. There's a lot of good NL teams.
How much do you believe right now?
I do think. Listen. The most frustrating part is the Cubs did get better as a team, like today. Like they're better today than they were a week ago, which is a crazy thing to say, obviously, because I just was very down on the trade deadline. They are better because they have more depth, but they don't have enough to be like competing for an actual World Series this year. Okay. Their starting rotation is just nowhere near World Series worthy. Unless everyone just decides to be the best version of themselves for an entire month. Mm. And then even, again, still, I don't know if that's enough. Phillies and Mets, though, they actually went for it, right?
Yeah. I'd say B+ for the Phils.
That B+ is a lot better than
B+ is good. The number one need was getting a back-end reliever, and they got probably top 2, one that was on the market, him and Mason Miller. Mason Miller's probably 1. He was probably 2. And Yohan Duran. But they went pretty safe. They also needed another bat in the outfield that could hit left-handed pitching. They got Harrison Bader, who is like an okay guy. But
okay baseball player?
What?
He's an okay baseball player.
Okay baseball player?
Yeah, I'm sure he's a nice guy.
Yeah, no, he's a nice guy.
Yeah.
Remember his old tweets?
I don't know. I don't remember that.
Oh. All right. It was an all-star game?
I'm not familiar.
Okay. That's good. Keep saying
well,
that.
Just, yeah.
Don't learn.
Because we don't want to add another thing on your list.
Yeah.
Okay. He's an okay baseball player. He's having a pretty good year. He's close to an 800 OPS, but like there were other bigger names out there that you could have gone all in for, and we didn't really address the cleanup hitter. We have like the worst cleanup hitter in baseball right now, and it's tough there. But they got a lot better. They got a lot better. And then they signed some other guy from the Tigers, reliever that people like, Matt Manning.
Oh wait, Harrison Bader's not the guy we're thinking of. PFT.
What? We both thought of the wrong guy.
Yeah.
Who are we thinking of?
It's Bader, right? The Brewers reliever.
Oh, that's Josh Hader.
Oh,
yeah.
Because when he started talking about OPS, I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Josh Hader.
Okay.
Harrison Bader, Josh Hader.
Sorry,
Harrison Bader's an outfielder.
But that was us being
That's on
insane.
us.
That was
That's
us
on
being
us.
insane. Hey, Big Cat.
Hey, we take accountability on this side of the bus.
Josh Hader,
bad.
I am familiar of.
Okay.
Yes.
That's crazy. We seen Bader at the same exact time. Literally the same
Did
exact time.
somebody look up Harrison Bader's tweets? we might be right about it. Me and Big Cat were so in sync on that one. There might be something in the universe that we don't know about yet.
I hope he's an AWL and he's listening to this. He's like, what the fuck?
Sorry, Harrison Bader.
Everyone who tweeted us correcting us, please update your tweet now because we're going to get a lot of those.
Yep.
All right. So overall, B+?
B+, and Duran has the sickest closer and entrance of all time, which is going to be so fucking sick in October.
Oh, that's
What
big.
is it?
It's some song that I don't know. It's a...
How do you say his first name?
Yohan. You
just said it 3 different ways.
I know.
Yo, Adrian.
Yeah. I'm still. I've heard it 3 different ways. Like I've been listening to like reports and multiple people say it different ways. Yohan, I think, is like the white way to say it,
yes.
and like Yohan is like like the real way to say it.
Okay.
Like
What's the fun way
also,
to say it?
I think we should just normalize saying names wrong.
yeah.
Bullshit when
Yep.
people come at it.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah. Right, Hank?
Yes. Yeah.
Exactly.
Ben saying that.
Especially baseball, it's like you follow your team and
Right.
then new
But
guys.
he's on your team now.
I know, but that's what I'm trying to learn.
You were like, you in the car when it happened. You were just like, how do I fucking pronounce his name? How do I pronounce his name? All right. Memes?
I'm also giving the Mets a B+.
Okay.
We stacked the bullpen. We got 3 guys, and we got a center fielder. Did not get a starting pitcher. Everybody thought they were going to get a starting pitcher, possibly DeGrom.
Do we think starting pitchers were just not available? Because that's the people who are – there's very few people who are defending what the Cubs did, but the only defense I've seen is, well, the price was just too high for starting pitching. I can't believe that no one wanted to give up anyone. Like Mackenzie Gore didn't go.
I'm glad.
Yeah, Merrill Kelly
Zach
went to the
Gallen.
Rangers. He would have been nice. Zach Allen didn't move.
Yeah. I don't know.
I'm guessing there weren't too many guys that were like real quality starters that were available.
But I just
And
feel
so
like there's
they
always a
asked the
price. Like you can always
Alcantara
get
is
it.
another one that didn't go that people thought were going to
Who?
go. Sandy Alcantara.
Yeah. But like maybe I just don't know how baseball trades work. But there's always a price. Like I'm convinced the Cubs could have said, "Hey, let's go all in and get a guy who could be controlled for a couple of years, like Mackenzie Gore." All right, so B plus.
I'd say B+.
Okay. We also had who else made big moves?
The
Padres.
Padres got some bullpen help.
Yep.
The Padres, I might be back in on the Padres. I feel like it's every time of year for me when I start thinking about the Padres, and I was thinking about them today. Great. They had maybe the best bullpen last year, and their bullpen's better.
Yeah. And they got Ryan O'Hearn from the Orioles. The Orioles actually did a pretty good job of maybe like they still have their young core of maybe trading pieces in a season that's been very disappointing for them.
Orioles fans are not happy.
Well, I mean they were
Not happy.
in the contention for like they were a World Series talked about team going into this season and they just were really bad.
They're
I
very
did read
upset.
lots of things that the Mason Miller Padres trade was an absolute fleecing, that the Padres gave up way too much.
Ooh, I love that.
I think
I
they
feel like the
gave
pods always do that.
Did you look on
Yeah.
my new account that I follow that I told you about?
I did not look at that.
There's
account.
just
I was
it could be total bullshit. It's just a Twitter account that I found that grades every trade in baseball and says the computer model grades this like a fair trade or overpay.
I was reading something that like the Padres for the only reason for it to make sense for the amount that they gave up for Mason Miller is that they must see him as a starter like going forward.
Yeah.
Because I think they gave up like a top 10 prospect plus like 2 other top 100 guys for a closer, which is insane. I
Dude,
think they
you
gave
gotta
up like a
give
number
up-
7
see,
prospect.
That's the thing, though. You can't prospect hold all the time. These guys not. Every farm system in baseball has a top 10 prospect list, and like 5 of those guys won't be big leaguers.
No, that was top. That like overall.
Oh,
it was
overall.
like
Okay,
a,
maybe that's different.
It was a top 10 overall prospect.
Okay. Oh, overall. Because I hate
in
the
MLB.
I hate the like. Oh, we traded our 7th best prospect. It's like that guy might not make it to the big leagues. You don't know. Like you got to.
Chances are they
go all
won't.
in.
Sometimes they turn out to be PCA, though.
Yeah, that's true. PCA, pretty good.
The Blue Jays got Shane Bieber.
Yep.
Which is
big move.
The only takeaway for me is that Blue Jays Bieber jersey is going to sell like hotcakes.
That's huge. The Yankees made a bunch of moves. I have this. This is the best Bob Nightingale tweet. He's such a fucking weirdo. Hold on, I bookmarked it. All right, here we go.
I love his avatar.
If the Yankees and Dodgers meet in the World Series, look for new outfielder Austin Slater to start against Dodgers Cy Young winner Clayton Kershaw. His numbers against Kershaw, 9 for 30, 4 home runs, 5 RBIs, 31 plate appearances.
Huge.
Something to
What
keep
the
an
fuck
eye out
was
on.
that?
9 for 30 was at 324.
Like, the Yankees traded for Austin Slater because he might face Clayton Kershaw in the World Series?
He's the only hitter in baseball that can beat Clayton Kershaw in the playoffs.
Yeah.
It's never happened
It's
before.
crazy. It's crazy.
I don't even know if he's saying that because it's a good stat for him or a bad stat against Clayton Kershaw in the playoffs.
Yeah. No, that's true.
Yeah.
He might be bad against Clayton Kershaw because Clayton Kershaw is mostly bad in the playoffs.
Bad move by
Right.
the Yankees.
Right. Okay, other winners.
Hank, you got a guy, Dustin May.
Yeah, they didn't do much. Everything I saw from the Red Sox where they were pussies, didn't do anything.
I did read up about
Cheap owners.
I read about Dustin May though. It's a good story. So I think it was 2 years ago, maybe 2.5 years ago, he almost died. He choked on a salad, went down the wrong pipe, and then he tried to drink water to wash it down, and all the water like spilled over and went into his lungs. He had to go to the hospital, emergency surgery, and then he had Tommy John right after that.
That's a great story. Well,
Yeah, but he almost died.
I'm happy he's with us.
Don't eat
Happy he's still
salad.
here.
Don't eat salads.
Salads are killers.
Twins literally gave up their entire team. They have nobody left. Correa back to the Astros. That was
Yeah.
a big one.
Yep.
And Eugenio Suarez back to the Mariners.
Yes.
So,
Yes. Mariners could be dangerous.
yep, for sure.
Yeah. What else we got?
I think that was it. That's
been a great-
everything that happened. That was around the diamond.
That was
On part of
around
my
the
take.
diamond. Oh, I have a quick update for you on players in training camp who have been dubbed war daddies.
Okay, I like that.
Jayden Reed in 2023, Puka Nacua in 2024. This year we have 2 new war daddies. Chubba Hubbard and Rico Dowdle.
Really?
Yeah.
Rico Didui.
Yeah.
I don't feel like a running back can be a war daddy.
Well,
War daddy should
2
be
of them are.
like guards, defensive
Yeah.
tackles. That's a war daddy.
That was two the Coach Speak Index, which is a great
BB,
follow.
that's a war daddy.
They both have been called war daddies. I also saw that there was a. What are you guys looking at?
I got breaking news from my stats guy Hank.
Okay.
Stats guy Hank just pulled this up.
That guy, Hank. Go.
Terry McLaurin next team odds.
Let's go 2 through 4.
All right, 2 is the Patriots plus 450.
Yep.
Raiders plus 500. Titans plus 1100. That's 2 through 4.
Tied for 4.
Tied for 4. Chargers plus 1100.
Whoa, Shane.
Yeah, that's 2 through 4. Number 1, the Commanders minus 250. We're not trading them.
What about the Jets?
They're number 6. They were
So
next up.
Memes did a Aaron Rodgers top 5.
I read a different tweet. I'm in my tweet.
They're number 6, but they're next to the right of the Commanders.
Memes, you did not read a different tweet because the tweet I'm looking at right now. Yeah, it was 21 minutes ago, and the Jets look like they could be number 2 because they're in the top right corner, but they're actually number 6 if you follow the numbers. Sorry, Memes.
It says Jets plus 300.
I listen. If I could make the call, I would trade him to the Jets way before I trade him to the Patriots. Way before.
Me too.
You don't want either of those, though.
I don't.
I mean, Memes. Hank is like the devil you know. Memes is the one the smile, the smirk, calling you little guy.
He's a fat ass.
He's a fat ass. He could probably manhandle you. He could probably sit on you and suffocate you like a bug.
Choke me out with his farts.
These are all bad things. These are bad ideas.
Did you release that Deebo video yet?
What?
Did you release that Deebo jersey video yet?
Debo's on the show today.
Ask Memes. I don't know.
It's coming.
All right, then I won't say. That's just a little teaser.
A little teaser.
Yeah,
We
little teaser.
tried on
Little teaser.
we tried on
teaser.
smaller Deebo jerseys until I
Emphasis
looked
on
fat.
Yeah.
Great
Gil-
science experiment.
We should have said Gilbert Arenas also got arrested for having a poker game at his house, high-end poker game with maybe an Israeli mafia member.
He got released.
Okay.
My understanding, per Gilbert Arenas, is that he rented a house that happened to have a poker game going on. Now, I don't know.
Oh, that's the classic, like, those drugs in my trunk, someone else put them there.
Yeah, I don't know how the poker table that says Arenas on it.
Yeah.
I don't know where that comes into play. I don't know if you rented that too. If somebody else made that, might not have been his table.
Gilbert Arenas, say what you want, but like he's going to go down as one of the all-time card players.
Yeah.
Because everything bad is just surrounding cards.
Yeah, is he a problem poker player?
Yeah. I mean, guys can't have any fun anymore. That was my initial reaction. I think I'm going to stick with it until like something bad comes out from it.
You should be allowed to run illegal poker games.
I agree. Okay, I'm trying to think if there's anything else that we missed. Anything we missed big? Anything, boys?
Memes, what you got?
This might not be big, but Maverick Carter met with Jokic's European agent on a yacht.
Yeah,
I saw that.
Sounds big when you say it. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, LeBron James is just going to start his own league. He's going to retire from the NBA.
Yep.
And he's going to start an international league, and then he's going to try to destroy the NBA.
Yeah.
DeMarcus
Which
Cousins,
I kind of
DeMarcus
respect.
Cousins was on a podcast, and he said when he shared a locker with Jokic, he was like, I heard we saw on the news, like, someone signed for X amount of money, and I was like, damn, like, Jokic, you're going to get a huge contract. He's like, I might retire after this one.
Yeah. He wants to be with his horses.
So Jokic, I could easily see signing for a bag and then just chilling.
We also had Daryl Morey just basically cemented that the bubble championship doesn't count.
What did he say?
He said, had the Rockets won the title, I absolutely would have celebrated as legitimate, knowing the immense effort and resilience required. Yet everyone I speak to around the league privately agrees that it doesn't truly hold up as a genuine championship. Perhaps the lasting legacy of the NBA bubble is that the NBA should be proud of its leadership at both the beginning and end of the pandemic, even though the champion will forever be marked by an asterisk. So the real champions are the leadership.
It counts though.
What?
Like he was saying, he would have counted it.
Well, no, he's saying he would have celebrated it like it's real, but he said around the league, people.
I think he's saying that Adam Silver should have celebrated the championship for himself.
Yeah, right. The NBA staffers.
Yeah, we did it. We brought sports back.
Yeah. The person who stitched "Reading Matters" on the back of Michael Porter Jr.'s shirt.
What was the one that said Group Economics?
Yeah.
On the back? I got to get that jersey.
Wild times. Okay, I actually do have one thing I want to finish with, just to get everyone excited. I know Hank doesn't like this because he loves the summer so much, and he's going to be mad. This is from Matt Too Frosty. It went viral, but it deserves to go viral. He said, "I've already got my eyes set on the best weekend of the fall, September 27th. Here's what we got. Saturday, Ryder Cup.
Yes.
Bama versus Georgia.
Nice.
LSU versus Ole Miss. Oregon versus Penn State. Whiteout. September 28th, Sunday, Ryder Cup.
Yeah.
Eagles versus Bucks.
Yeah.
Ravens versus Chiefs.
Oh, yeah.
Packers versus Cowboys.
Fuck yeah.
That's coming, guys. It's coming.
Yeah.
It's coming.
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready.
I am too. My body is ready.
That did something to me.
Yeah, it really did. I read it and I was just like, oh my God. Yes. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
You versus Jay.
And Zac.
And Zac. Oh, man.
In the
You're a
creamsicles.
big Bucks boy.
Do well
What do you
against the
think about
Eagles.
that fat guy?
They do well against the Eagles.
Yeah, you do well against the Eagles. Look at that hat. Said you look like Bobby Bacala hunting. It's a great look.
Great episode.
Zach,
It's a
I
great
think in the
episode.
future, when you get on the bike, the glasses off was a great move, I think, on the bike.
That's
But-
Daredevil Zac.
yeah, but there's one more piece. You got to put the earrings back in.
Yeah.
Yeah. You would look,
Yeah.
dude, you look smoking hot. with the
What
earrings.
are they
Were
called?
diamonds? Were they
I-
diamonds or hoops?
I wouldn't mind seeing you have some gauges. Is that what they're called?
Yeah.
Gauges?
I can't do that. I can't.
Why?
Just
Let's stretch those earlobes out.
it's so permanent in your earlobes.
Yeah.
It's you never get them back.
Wait, do you just have the one hole on each side?
I do.
I would
Okay.
like.
They
Can I
say
make
they
a
go away.
request?
They never went
But
away.
was it the diamond stud?
It was like the diamond
diamond
but
stud
it was
would
like the
play.
fake diamond stud from Claire's, like the
Yep.
$8.
No, we'll get you some
Worked
real
out.
diamonds direct.
I want one of them to
Square
be
backs.
like the Barry Bonds, all dangly.
The cross.
Oh yeah.
Maybe you get like
you
a-
having a
you get like
dangle.
a 3-carat stone on one side, and then a dangly cross on the other.
Not even maybe a like a lightning bolt.
I don't have that kind of speed.
But that's also a Z. The lightning bolt is also a Z.
Like we saw you on the bike. You got speed.
Well, if we do group pierce, we all just send it earrings. What do we
Group
think?
piercing?
I'm out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
fair.
I'm
Fair.
in.
No
But
worries.
I'm in for you.
I'm already holed up.
Fair.
Are you?
Yeah.
Let me see. When'd you hole up?
I was like 16.
Yeah, but you don't have the holes like Zach has holes.
I do on my left.
They say they close.
No,
they never
you don't
close.
have holes, Hank.
No, Zach, dude, you can
I got
see
big
Zach's
earlobes.
holes.
Big earlobes. Big ears.
No, you're good. You're not. Don't do that to
You
yourself.
three-hole, Hank?
Can you?
I can feel them.
You just do a little ice cube in the back, numb it up. We can poke them through.
Yeah, that's how I did it the first time.
Zach, before I do the ad to get us to Mount Rushmore,
Like in your house?
I pierced my ear at my friend's house.
Yeah.
love that.
Pierced my ear with the earring.
Zach, before we get dude,
And it was a clip-on.
you just shoved it through.
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's such a Hank story too.
You went home. What did your parents say when you went home?
Oh my God. My mom was furious. My grandmother was
Would your mom write a chapter in the book?
Yeah.
That would be so awesome.
My mom was furious.
just raising Henry Lockwood.
Her mom
would be
was
incredible.
living at our house at the end of her days, and she was like, "Go show your grandmother. She's gonna be so mad." And my grandma's like, "Oh, you look so nice." And my mom was so mad about
Oh,
it.
backfire.
Yeah.
Dude, yeah, we should actually have her just give us a couple Hank stories. Just a couple Hank stories. Zach, can you, before I do the ad to get us to Mount Rushmore, can you just maybe look into the camera and just give the people just a peek of Daredevil Zach?
Yes, sir. What's going on, guys?
No, you know what
I don't
Daredevil
have-
Zach.
Do you want? Yeah. Do I deglass?
Yeah, and then you gotta talk with confidence and be like, I'm here to fuck some shit up.
We're gonna fuck some shit up.
Okay,
yeah,
there it
let's
is.
do it.
No kill switch.
No,
Gotta have the kill switch. that was one of the rules.
Oh, I thought I said no. I thought he said full throttle,
full
no
throttle.
kill switch.
Don't full throttle or go straight. Don't go right. Kill switch. I was just trying to remember where it was at because they said if you end up like in the foam pit with the bike for too long, got to kill it.
Oh, I thought it was full throttle, no kill switch.
And then, Jack, the dismount out of the foam pit. Can you talk us through that?
Oh,
Because that was the part that actually worried me. I thought that you were going to break something.
They did have a crane that grabs the bike and scoops you out of the foam pit. So they picked me up. I was holding on, or thought I was holding on, and then there happened to be a wasp nest or a bee's nest underneath. So they started shouting that out, and I kind of freaked out. And he's like, "All right, go a little quicker." And then I guess Travis thought he was telling the other gentleman to drop me on the ledge, and then he brought me over the ledge, and I just didn't have the upper body strength to stay on the bike, and I went down.
You were hanging for a long time.
I appreciate that. I hang for as long as I could.
Yeah, it's hard to hang.
It is.
There's no reason to appreciate that.
It's like a.
He's telling him he was respecting his upper body strength.
Hanging for a long time.
He said I had some bodyweight exercise in me.
We would still be in Travis Pastrana's driveway if I had let that keep going.
It is such an unbelievable experience.
Yeah, I know, but you had
didn't know how to
trapped him.
express
You had
that,
trapped
like-
him because he kept on saying you did a great job, and you just kept on saying I appreciate that. And thank you so much for giving me the hat, and I appreciate that. And then he would thank you, and then you'd thank him.
And then
it
Zach
went on
would-
for minutes.
Zach would try to give the hat back, and then Travis would be like, "No, you earned it." And then Zach would say, "I really appreciate that.
I
Thank
really
you so
appreciate
much."
that so much, sir. It was great.
All-time day.
Yeah, it was great.
I felt like Mills Lane. I just had to break it up. Like, all right, break. You guys are never gonna end.
I was
this.
like that other-
Thank you off.
That other boxing ref that was just like, "Oh yeah, I was loving it, watching you guys go back and
Oh,
forth."
how's he gonna thank him here? Oh, that's nice. Got him with the left. All right, let's get to Mount Rushmore. Mount Rushmore is brought to you by our friends at DraftKings. Thanks to DraftKings Sportsbook for sponsoring this. Enter DraftKings $10 Pro Football Survivor Pool for a shot at a share of $1 million in total prizes. Prove you've got what it takes in the DraftKings Pro Football Survivor Pool. Don't miss your chance. Enter the $10 DraftKings Pro Football Survivor Pool before the season starts for your shot at winning a share of $1 million. Enter DraftKings Pro Football Survivor Contest. Sign up using promo code TAKE. I'll be in there. I'll be in there. I love a Survivor
Same.
Pool. Okay, let's get to Mount Rushmore, and then we have 3 great interviews with Jayden Daniels, One Question with the Quarterback, Dan Quinn, and Deebo Samuel. Grit week. Okay, boys, Mount Rushmore time.
Let's get it.
Mount Rushmore time.
Hank was
Nope.
giggling.
Do it. Nope.
Hank's got the giggles.
No screen watching.
Zach was being cute.
No screen watching.
No screen watching.
Let's all agree. No screen watching. Well, I mean, Max and memes. Should we talk about memes? The controversy on Wednesday's Mount Rushmore.
Yep.
Yeah, I think we should.
So memes and Max won. I think what's the standings right now?
Standings are
This is a non-story, by the way.
It's not a non-story.
There was
you let the listeners be the judge of that match.
there was more votes.
Investigation.
Max and Memes 26, Big Cat and Zach 24, Hank and PFT 22.
Okay, so we all are separated by 2. On Wednesday, we were at Eagles camp. The poll went live on the Pardon My Take Twitter, so everyone should go vote. We do it live at 12 Eastern every single Monday, Wednesday, Friday. No tampering with the poll. We can't retweet. We can't like all this stuff. Something interesting happened, though,
was very
because
interesting.
it was a very
Extremely
close
interesting.
poll. I think Zach and I were actually in the lead to start for the first 2,000 or so votes. And then all of a sudden, Max and Memes got in the lead by 1%. And then, would you look at that? Memes decided, hey, I'm going to start tweeting from the Pardon My Take Twitter account and burying the poll.
He put out a picture of Pug. He put out a video of Big Cat.
He
retweeted
retweeted
Hank, and Memes.
Not even Hank.
It was a compliment.
It was a comment.
Compliment.
Memes would never in a million years retweet a compliment regarding Hank Lockwood, and he chose to do it 3 tweets within the span of
Thank
about
you, Memes.
15 minutes.
All right after they took the lead.
It was like going to the polls, and then somebody calls in a bomb threat to the polling location. Just shut down the votes. We ended up with like barely any votes on this Mount Rushmore,
and we
compared to
lost
what we normally get.
We lost by half of Zach and I lost by 0.5%. 0.5% because you decided to start going on a Twitter spree.
Out of
As soon as we tweeted out the poll, the Eagles were nice enough to bring in a Super Bowl ring,
tacky
Okay.
ring.
Yeah.
and it was a cool moment.
And
for
you
Max.
had to get it out right then?
Yeah, I felt the need. That
That feels
do your job.
Doesn't seem very
You felt the
time-sensitive.
need to
that
do your
doesn't
job.
seem- yeah.
Also, out of the past 5 Mount Rushmore polls, that had the second most votes.
Not nearly as much as Mondays, though.
What about the other 4?
Oh,
I'm talking about Grit Week. It's Grit Week.
Grit Week.
bump.
Grit Week.
It's our biggest year of the
All right,
year.
let's
Get
see
the
what-
Grit Week bump.
Week
Let's see
bump.
what happens.
It's our
So
biggest
what
year
should
of
their
the year.
penalty be? They have to drive to Mount Rushmore? All in favor, say aye. Aye.
Aye.
I think they should just have to.
Zach, say aye.
Yes, sir.
Say it.
Yes. I.
There we go. That's 4. 4-2. What do we do now?
You guys gotta drive.
Let's just stop with this and let's do the Mount
Okay,
Rushmore.
all right, fine.
but
Let's do the Mount Rushmore.
I
We
just
just wanted our complaints heard. That's all.
We just want on the record that
Yeah.
memes would never in a million years do that.
So don't tweet for the 2 hours. It's posted.
I thought it
No,
was
no. If Zach and I are in the lead, you can tweet all you want.
Okay.
And if it's a nice compliment, like you can that was a nice retweet. You can do that.
So you're all right with that one?
Yeah.
I'll say this. There's a
The
little
rings could have waited.
behind the scenes of Grit Week. The one thing I'm excited that, to be done with on Grit Week is all of us together watching the poll. It's very, very like stress inducing because we all just sit there and refresh and we're like, oh, it's over. And I'm excited to maybe not be with you guys when the poll drops.
We have a pretty clear idea of who wins after what, 5 minutes?
No, it's after meme starts burying the poll.
Yep.
That's true.
That's usually when we know. But don't you guys agree? It's tough when we're all in the same
You
room.
can't watch the numbers.
It's stress inducing. Okay.
Hank did a great job in theory with Monday's Mount Rushmore. Didn't work out in our favor, but Hank has recommitted and he says he's all the way back. So even though we finished third place after 2 first-place victories, I want to say for the record, I don't hold that against Hank.
Okay.
Thank you.
Love that.
Daenerys was I had her tits clouded my judgment, and I shouldn't have taken her. Bad pick.
I'll say this: that poll on
I
Wednesday.
thought people were gonna be horned up and like, yeah, good pick.
That poll on Wednesday was as close could get. So I don't even know if anyone can, because you were beating yourself up about the Aunt Becky pick because you pulled the trigger on that one in the second round.
It was a bad audible.
I don't think it was bad. I think that poll was just showed that it was kind of up to chance and memes burying the poll. That was pretty much all was going to happen. All right, we're going to do the Mount Rushmore of chain restaurants. Crazy we haven't done this. Rules are no drive-thrus.
Yep.
No drive-thrus. Chain restaurants. What's the order? Are we first?
Yep.
I believe you guys are up first.
Okay.
We're up second.
Yep.
Yeah, we're second.
Okay.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, let's just get to it. Our first pick. I don't think it's going to be much of a surprise to anyone here. We're going to go with Chili's.
All right.
Chili's
Great pick.
1-1.
Want chalk?
I still, as a 40-year-old, do my birthday at Chili's. I love Chili's. The sit down, get bottomless chips and salsa and queso instantly. The menu's got everything.
Margaritas,
Trios.
fantastic.
Yeah. They also have the fun games that you can play, like the those little portals
Yeah.
that you can play little video games on them.
Those are cool. I saw a picture of some dude that made boots, like cowboy boots, out of the leather from a Chili's booth that they had, and it had like the Chili's pepper on it.
That's
It was
awesome.
fucking sick.
I wore a Chili's jersey on 4th of July that had the chicken wing. We had it for the 3 for Me contest.
They
One
got
of
everything.
the only sponsored, like, we get them for a video shoot. I kept it because it was
Yeah.
such a cool jersey.
Yeah, I don't know if it should be like a depressing thing, but I did because there's no Chili's in Chicago. I think there's one. What was the one we
Went
went to?
outside, like
Yeah.
40 minutes away.
Yeah, we do. So I got my whole family into the car as a 40-year-old and drove them all like an hour just so that I could get fajitas trios and bottomless chips.
Did they like it?
They did, but I think it was more special for me.
Yeah.
And my wife kind of gave me a look like that. It's 3 little kids, and we just put them in the car at like 6 o'clock at night during rush hour, so that you go to Chili's. I'm like, yeah, that's the rules.
Worth it.
That's the rules around here. All right, you guys are up.
We are going to go with Applebee's.
Okay.
I think it's a safe pick.
Club
Yes.
Bees.
Oh, you're going safe.
It's a safe pick.
Safe pick.
Have you guys been to Applebee's?
Yes, we went as a
Okay.
team
Yeah.
during chill week.
No, I know. I'm just making sure.
They got the 2 for 20.
Our waitress
two,
was
2 for 25 now.
so awesome.
All time.
She was hot too, but she was awesome.
Applebee's is a good pick. Safe pick.
She was
Safe pick.
50.
Good
She
safe
was just-
pick.
She was classy.
Safe pick.
Elevated Chili's.
She was elevated. Yeah.
Safe pick, guys.
Safe pick. Yeah, you went right down the middle. That was like
You're not
a.
going to catch me complaining about Applebee's. I think it's probably had second to third round value on my book, but you guys do it.
Yeah,
You can get in the
that was
neighborhood.
like a 240-yard drive down the middle.
Yeah.
Good job.
Place.
Didn't
All right.
really fully swing.
So it's on us?
Yeah.
All right, number 1, I'm going to go with Waffle House.
Okay.
Fucking
on our
love
list.
Waffle House.
Good
Oh,
pick.
Hank hates that pick.
I love it. I love that pick.
We're
I
gonna
love
get
that pick.
we're gonna get a tight
Why do you
shot
hate
on
that
Hank's
pick?
face there.
I don't. This is their. Don't listen to them. They're trying to break us up.
He
Do you
did
hate
not
the
like
pick?
it.
I like
He
the
did- We're
pick.
gonna
You
get a
love the
tight.
pick.
We're gonna get
I
a
love
tight
the
shot on
pick.
Hank's face
I
right
love
when
the
you made
pick.
that pick.
I love the pick.
You're being
I love you.
I don't know
love
if
the pick.
I don't know if I can
What-
trust Hank.
That's what they want. That's what they want.
Okay, number 2.
Can I tell your Waffle House story?
It's not really my story to tell,
Okay.
but we can get into whatever.
Okay. All right. I'll redact any names.
Fair.
Okay,
Super
all
fair.
right. I asked a friend once. They mentioned that someone in their family worked at Waffle House for many years, and I asked that friend. I was like, "Hey, did that person ever see like a classic Waffle House fight?" And they replied, "Well, actually, there was a triple homicide at the Waffle House they worked at, and they had to clean up all the blood."
Tough night for their friend.
And I bet they were only closed for like 4 hours.
Quick turnaround, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, Waffle House is
Not the
best.
fight I was looking for. I was thinking more like a throwing of a chair.
Yeah, maybe like the basket of eggs gets tossed.
I think the words execution style were said.
Okay. All right.
That might just be the first one that comes to that guy's mind when he's thinking Waffle House.
Yeah, right.
But listen, if you had to pick anywhere to die, a Waffle House is a pretty good spot.
In the freezer?
No, just like if
Was it
I
the freezer?
That I believe he told us it was the walk-in freezer.
oh, they got escorted into the walk-in freezer and shot.
Really grisly.
Yeah, it's not great.
I overheard. Yeah.
Great restaurant though.
Not going to dissuade me from going to
All-time
Waffle
restaurant.
House. Great waffles. Love their sausage. The bowls that they have.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a perfect place.
It's a great place.
All right, number 2 for us. I'm going to go Hooters.
Okay.
Hooters.
Pick.
Change the
Get it
game.
on our list.
We're gonna go Buffalo Wild Wings.
Okay. Also add on our list.
PFT
Good
loves
picks,
Buffalo
boys.
Wild Wings.
Good
I
picks
thought
all
for
around.
sure that one of those two from PFT would be Buffalo Wild Wings.
Well,
No,
it wasn't.
does
I took
that.
Hooters.
Listen, this
I
is-
know a guy like you doesn't like TFing, and I get that. So Hooters might not appeal to you.
Sure.
This is kind of where the draft starts because that was we in our pre-show discussion we were like, hey, this is what's going to happen. There's going to be a Hooters pick. There's going to be a Buffalo Wild Wings pick. We gotta plan for this. All right, we ready? We gotta stay strong. Don't break.
Can't break.
Cannot break. All right, we got them. I think we go 3 and 6.
6.
Yeah.
I like it.
All right, we're gonna go Outback.
Yep.
Outback.
I just showed that to memes. That would have been our next pick.
Brown bread. Fucking unbelievable.
So good.
Unbelievable.
Kookaburra wings.
Oh,
Bloomin' Onion.
oh.
Yep.
Shane, Bloomin' Onion. Okay, he said no. And then we're gonna go with the classic Cracker Barrel.
All right,
Yep.
good pick. Good
Cracker
pick.
Barrel. Yeah. Hey, we stayed strong.
did.
We stayed strong.
Plus, you get the old country store.
Yeah. Oh
Yep,
my
I think-
God.
You
I
guys
buy
in
so much shit from there.
The country store is great. Did you ever do the tea game?
Oh, I get bodied by that. every
Just plain
time.
Ignore Moose.
There's something about Cracker Barrel too, where it's just like I just always end up with some form of gravy, and it's so good.
Yeah.
The
white gravy?
Yeah, the white gravy.
Yeah, the white gravy
it's
is
just
excellent.
so fucking good.
You walk out of there with some Duck Dynasty merch.
Yeah. Love a
Great,
Cracker
great
Barrel.
spot.
Yeah, it really has everything. You really don't have to go anywhere else.
It's like a Waffle House if you have to take a shit.
Yeah, and you also
Because they
get
have
to,
way better
and there's a
bathrooms.
gift shop.
Yep.
You guys are up.
I know.
Oh no.
Oh.
Oh no. Were you gonna go Cracker Barrel or Outback?
We
We were gonna go Outback.
we were gonna go
Okay.
Outback. Cracker Barrel was on the list, but I don't think that's where we were going next. All right, should we do the what you emphasized?
Oh no.
I believe so.
Okay. I mean, this is literally whatever.
What? Whoa.
We're gonna go Cheesecake Factory.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Have
Big
you
venue.
guys? I have a question for you guys. Good pick. We had on our list. Have you guys been in a Cheesecake Factory recently?
Yes, I went to the mall a couple months ago, and I went to the Cheesecake Factory.
Okay,
right
because
after.
I don't know if this is just a personal experience, but when I was growing up, Cheesecake Factory to me was like literally the nicest restaurant you could possibly go to.
It was like a birthday. Yeah,
It was
birthday.
fine dining. It was like, holy shit, we're going to Cheesecake Factory. I went to one and I was like, this is not what I remember.
It's a chain restaurant.
Yeah,
You go to it now
yeah.
and it's like,
But
oh,
in
this
your
is
head,
yes.
in your kid head, you're like, well, like you're going. Oh, you're gonna go to Morton's. You're gonna go to Oh no, you're gonna go to Cheesecake Factory.
Yeah.
You're gonna go to the Michelin star rated Cheesecake Factory.
Well, it's great when you're a kid because they have everything on the menu.
Yeah.
Their menu is gigantic. It's massive. And
Overwhelming.
it's a little bit overwhelming. I think I read one time they've never closed one down. I don't know if they still have that
Cannot
record
be
going,
true.
but yeah, I mean they print money at a Cheesecake Factory.
Yeah. Also bread, awesome. Oh, you know what though? I went.
Which bread do you do?
I do the brown bread.
I do the baguette.
We'd be perfect
yeah,
together.
We would.
They took away though a sandwich. There was like a, I think it was like the fry bread. Did you ever get that? This was like
I don't think I
novel
ever had
fry
that.
bread.
The Monte Cristo that they had.
Yeah, I don't know, but they didn't have it when I went, and I was very upset.
I used to work there.
Really?
The busboy.
What was your favorite meal?
I like the burger. They also have a bunch of pastas that are really good.
The creamy
They don't-
pasta.
A lot of the
They don't
serving
have
sizes
anything
are
bad
crazy.
on the menu.
We went through a phase of getting it delivered
Yeah.
Yeah.
often in the fall.
Katie.
Yeah,
That's a good phase.
it's a really good face.
It's good.
Okay,
Pays up.
Phase up. Zach's not allowed to talk about that.
okay,
Our pick?
yeah.
Shit. All right, Hank, what do you like? What do you like on this list? I'm panicking a little bit. I'll tell you what I like. I like number 6. I like number 10.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I like them both
You
too.
like those? All right, number 6, we're going Texas Roadhouse.
That was
Good
next
pick.
for us.
Yeah, like Outback Steakhouse, but like a little bit of a southern twang to it. Great place.
Mm-hmm.
And then for our final pick, we're going to go with a classic. When you're here, your family.
Yep.
Olive Garden.
Good pick.
Unlimited breadsticks, unlimited salad, unlimited soup. Great place.
Good pick.
So
Great
that
Italian
that
place.
I thought of it. That's a good pick because that'll appeal to the masses and everything. But
Thank you.
Olive Garden is absolutely fucking disgusting. As a true Italian, I could never
As an
make
Italian?
that pick.
Italian,
As
you
an
can't
As an
do
Italian.
But it's a great. But
As
it's a
an
good
Italian.
pick. It's a good for the graphic. It's a great pick.
Unlimited
But
breadsticks.
in real life,
Unlimited
fucking
breadsticks?
blows.
No, that's
Absolutely
crazy.
Their
fucking
breadsticks are
terrible.
That's
awesome. Max.
crazy.
It
You're,
is
you're an
The
idiot.
pasta is
disgusting.
good.
No,
soup
the
is
pasta
good.
is
No.
probably about 20 minutes overcooked.
No, this pasta's so
The
good.
red sauce
It's
comes
perfect.
straight
You've
from
been spinning this the entire 20 minutes in Mount Rushmore
I'm telling you, it's a good
talking about
pick.
bread.
The red
You've been
sauce
talking about
is
bread.
Sicilian.
It's a
They have
good
And are
pick.
you going to tell me that the breadsticks at Olive Garden are not good?
I'm telling you, it's a good pick.
It's
they have
great
some of the best
breadsticks.
Sicilian sauce I've ever had.
I'm telling you, it's a good pick.
They actually call it gravy there because they're
I'm telling you, it's a good
Autentico.
pick.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Good. I like where we're at.
Thank you. I
Should
like
we
where
say
we're
the
at
other
too.
one.
Which one?
Remember, I texted 2.
Yeah.
The second one. Oh, you think that one?
I think that one's more.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. We're gonna go TGI Fridays.
You know they don't even have like a
Why'd you
oven
say
or a
fuck?
stove there. They just microwave everything.
We thought they were close. to doing
How can you
something.
possibly say that Olive Garden's bad food and then take
We'll
TGI
say-
Fridays?
we'll say- just in case you
it's
guys
just,
take it.
It's just the Italian in me. It's bad Italian food.
Okay.
But like
Are you American?
bar food.
Are you
is-
American?
Yeah.
Are you Italian?
Yes.
Are you America first?
Yes.
Well, then how come you can't be offended to go to TGI Fridays as an American?
Because American food is meant to be had in a chain restaurant.
Oh, so you're putting down America. You're saying that
Wow.
American food's bad.
Americans
correct.
love
Italian food.
Fridays.
Food in Italy is better than food in Italian food in Italy is better than American food in America. Correct. I have never been to Italy, but I imagine.
Oh. Also, not even a weekend.
Nope.
Fridays.
Oh yeah, sure.
Not even. It's a work week. What are we gonna do here? I'm getting nervous.
Me too.
I'm very
Yeah,
nervous.
we can't.
This one is kind of crazy. I don't know if it's a. I don't know. Why is my fucking phone recording everything I say?
It's recording everything you
You
say.
guys
all
know
the
Allen
time.
Iverson
Steve
once spent
Wozniak.
like $20,000 at a TGI Fridays.
What happened?
Allen Iverson once spent like $20,000 at a
Clint
TGI
Terry.
Fridays.
Is that true?
Damn.
Might be true. I'm like not 85% positive it's true. I'll look it up. Fact check.
And TJ Fridays.
Fact
had
check it.
Endless apps.
Fact
Me and my
check
buddies
it.
ran up like a
Didn't Vince
$500
Young do
bill
that
cost
too?
Yeah, I think that's
$30.
Cheesesteak
Ten?
Factory. I think Max is mixing up his athlete stories.
I like it. We don't know what to do. We're gonna pass.
What?
You're the last pick.
I know we're gonna pass. Oh, there's a full send pick that I might get contentious, but I don't, because it's the chain restaurant part. Did you
Definitely
Let me
chain
ask you guys
restaurant.
a question. Do
Yeah.
chain restaurants also have like entertainment?
I think we had this.
We
on-
had
We
this.
had thought
we
about
had
it,
this.
yeah.
We had this on our list, but we thought it was too much of a gray area.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good pick.
It's a good pick.
No, you're just saying that now.
Well, I mean,
We can gaslight.
also I just sent you guys the TGI Fridays. from Allen.
The link that you sent, Allen Iverson denies a claim
All
made
right,
by
I'm-
a former
I'm
teammate.
gonna.
That he spent $40,000 at a strip club when he was a 76er. First of all, it was $9,000 at most. Never any strippers at the TGI Fridays on City Line.
Yeah, so he spent So it was $9,000 at the TGI Fridays.
I'm gonna let you decide.
Oh boy.
Oh
Okay.
boy is right.
Okay.
Those are the two,
Those are the two.
and I'm gonna let you just rip it, and we just go with what we got.
You also could go rogue.
You could go rogue.
You could go rogue.
No, because
you could go rogue.
I've seen his rogue, and they were
The rogue is so
literally
good.
they were literally all drive-throughs.
Go Rogan.
They were
Zach,
all drive-throughs.
follow your heart.
Teams did say Arby's.
They weren't all drive-throughs.
Zach said Shake Shack.
Is that a drive-through?
There are drive-throughs.
Max
We
said
looked
Shake
it up.
Shack.
Follow your heart.
There are drive-throughs.
Listen to your heart.
We would like to take Dave & Buster's.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. It is a chain restaurant. Then they also have a lot of fun stuff there.
We had that on the list too.
Okay.
It is a gray area.
Yeah.
What's
It's a
your
gray
favorite meal?
area. What?
What's your favorite meal?
All of it.
Ooh.
Chili.
Question me, Mr.
Chili, the green chili.
That was a great question by
The
me.
buffalo wings.
Pigs in a blanket.
Wings always. You could always say the
You can always
buffalo
hit you.
wing.
I was waiting for
Gotcha on that one.
Tenders.
The hamburger.
Tenders.
Ever heard of it?
All right, good pick.
What I let Zach decide between was that or P.F. Chang's.
Yeah.
We had P.F. Chang's on the
P.F.
list too.
Chang's is a good one.
Yeah.
P.F. Chang's is probably a better.
P.F.
pick,
Chang's
honestly.
kind of fell off.
I didn't think
though.
about that.
Yeah, it kind of fell off.
My parents were at P.F. Chang's before they came and met us on the RV the other night. That's why they were late.
I
Never
wanted
been
to
to
take
P.F. Chang's.
Subway on ours because I think it's the most popular restaurant in in the world. But PFT wanted Max to take it.
So we could call him a pedophile.
Wait, hold on.
Fair.
Time out. Wait, I want to hear what you said, but also, Zach,
Also,
you got to
you
stop.
just admitted to whatever. You
So,
just
Zach,
admitted
you-
to playing to
you-
the graphic.
Zach also, yeah, well, they pander.
You just said I wanted to take Subway because it's the most popular restaurant in the
Subway's
world. It
also
has
good.
nothing to do with whether
Well,
you like Subway.
I do like
You
Subway.
just admitted to doing the same thing I do.
Max,
I like Subway.
guess what? Hank wasn't making the picks today.
But-
So
He just admitted to wanting to do that.
I missed that because Zach was whispering into the mic and my ear, which is probably not great for the podcast. He kept on whispering, "I've never been to a P.F. Chang's." So what did you guys say?
no, Hank put Subway on the list, and
Okay.
I said, no, let's not take Subway because I want Max to take Subway.
Got it.
Because then we can be like, okay, Jared, and then memes can do a face swap of Jared and Max's face
Why
on it,
can't-
and we can call him pedophile.
Why don't we just do the face swap anyway?
Just to see
Yeah.
what it looked like.
Let's do it.
That would actually be a great. You talk about numbies. You're a numbies guy, right?
That is good
Memes?
numbies.
That's big numbies.
That's good
You're
numbies.
just doing a face swap for something I didn't say.
Wait, no, you're on a diet, right?
You don't like Subway?
You said that you're on a
I
diet.
am on a diet.
So is Jared.
I've tracked all of my calories today, starting today.
Jared was on a diet too.
All right, what did we miss? Benihana.
Yep.
Benihana,
You
yep.
guys fuck with California Pizza Kitchen? I do.
I like
Fuck with it
California
heavy.
Pizza
That's pretty
Kitchen.
good.
Fuck
Red
with it
Lobster
heavy.
was what we were going between for the last one. But it was right after you were talking about bread, and it's basically just because of the cheddar
Yeah,
biscuits.
Cheddar Bay biscuits, so good.
Those are that's like we could do this Rushmore just off of like the opening bread of the
Yes.
Yeah.
We had Medieval Times, but I wasn't sure if that was a chain restaurant. But I do love Medieval Times.
Yeah.
Never been.
Fuddruckers. You ever been to Fuddruckers?
Yeah, Fuddruckers. That might be the
Too
goat
regional though.
after
It's
after
Southern?
your youth sports season's over. That's where you have your team party.
Twin Peaks.
Twin Peaks, good.
Which is good.
Boobs.
Yep.
Boobs.
Boobs.
Wings.
Boobs play. Wings and boobs.
Tilted Kilt.
Tilted Kilt. What do you guys think about IHOP?
IHOP.
Love IHOP.
IHOP.
love IHOP.
Excellent. Love IHOP.
IHOP is
IHOP.
great food.
I don't like
Great
how
cheesesteaks.
Yeah,
Great
you,
cheesesteaks.
it's too international.
You think so?
Yeah,
They got
AHOP.
everything.
Give me
There's
an
a
AHOP.
couple. There's a couple that I was like thinking about that are like classier ones, like
Bucho de
Bonefish
Pepe.
Grill
Oh yeah.
yeah,
like,
Bonefish Grill.
or Capitol Grill.
or Ruth's Chris.
Yeah.
But those are
it's
you don't
tough.
really think of like chain restaurant when you think of those.
Would
Yeah.
you have accepted Maggiano's?
I would have.
Yeah, Maggiano's is better food than Olive Garden for sure.
Buco de Pepe, great food.
Spaghetti Factory.
Yeah,
I don't know the Spaghetti Factory.
Would Col-
Pizzeria Uno.
Familiar.
Chipotle.
Chipotle and Panera were on our list.
Hey, we couldn't
we
pull
all
the
kind
trigger
of
on
went-
Chipotle because that's fast food.
I like that we all kind of stuck with
Yes.
traditional.
Yes,
chain
Chipotle. I
restaurant.
was
That-
thinking about, but it
This
is
this
fast
was,
food.
This was an honor play, except
All right,
for it was an honor
one
play.
got to go.
Except what?
One
Dave and Buster's little gray area. But
one
that's
got to
really
go.
it, yeah.
Waffle House, IHOP, Cracker Barrel, Denny's.
Denny's.
Denny's
Denny's
outta
goes.
here.
It's
Easy.
gone.
Denny's gone.
Gone.
I like
I'll
the
tell you
toe to
the
hole,
worst
though.
chain restaurant, Golden Corral, fucking sucks.
Golden
Yeah,
Corral.
Golden
Here's
Corral sucks.
here's what I like about Golden Corral. They have everything in Golden Corral. They've got the chocolate fountain at the
I
end.
don't think I've ever been.
Dude, it changed your life. It make you like probably 200 pounds fatter. But they have wheels on the chairs as you sit there, which I think is great because a lot of times people go to Golden Corral after they've been put into a wheelchair by eating too much at Golden Corral. So it's like we're all in this together. They don't feel shamed that they have to scoot around there because everybody's in those chairs. Respect.
You guys fuck with Red Robin's? I've never even. I don't know if I've even been.
My grandma likes Red Robin. We
I
used
like
to go
Red
there.
Robin's. They got good fries, good burgers.
Endless fries.
Endless fries, bottomless. I told Stephen Shea that I was going to Red Robin, and he said, when you go to Red Robin, the steamed broccoli is a must buy.
Oh.
And I was like, what do you mean the steamed broccoli? He's like, it's the best broccoli. It's literally just steamed broccoli. There's no seasoning. There's no spices or anything on it. You can get it. That's a different dish that's like sauteed with the spices. And Shay was like, no, you just get the pure steamed broccoli. And I go through 2 to 3 of those every time I'm there.
He's gross.
He's a gross man.
He's
Ruby
a gross,
Tuesday.
gross man. Ruby Tuesday.
Great salad bar. At
Great
Ruby
salad.
Tuesday.
That's the best part of Ruby
yeah,
Tuesday.
that's the only part of.
Yep. I was
But it's also
thinking
like a
about
fat salad bar.
Yeah.
Like you go there and you're like, oh, I'm just gonna get the salad bar, and you can get super fat off that
Yep.
salad.
I
bar.
don't know if it would have played, but because it's kind of gone out, but Pizza Hut like that was kind of like a chain restaurant for a while where it was like more sit down.
Yeah. They had
The Pizza Hut buffet was the best.
Pizza Hut pizza. That was my birthday meal.
Pizza Hut buffet?
Pizza Hut pizza.
Oh.
For my whole life.
Pizza Hut buffet was so fucking good.
They had great arcade
And
games
the clock.
too.
Yeah,
And
but I don't know if that's like that's not really a chain restaurant. What?
They had the clock.
What was for your birthday? The 1 year. What was the
We got
the pizzadillas or something?
Pizza
Pizza
Diaz.
Pizza
Pizza
Diaz.
Diaz.
Yeah,
Pretty
Papa
good.
John's.
That was Papa John's.
Yeah.
That hurt.
The Pizzone.
Good job, Shane.
Chacaroni.
No, they're called
Wingstop.
Papa Diaz.
Wingstop.
So
We got Papa Diaz on my birthday.
I don't eat that much at Wingstop, but I've been told by like 4 or 5 people in the last month that Wingstop has good wings.
Yeah, it does.
Like
They do.
legitimately good
yeah,
wings.
they do. They do.
I gotta try it.
Zach, here, you want to hear Zach's?
We gotta-
What do you got?
What do you guys feel about the A&W root beer place?
Probably fast food.
I like the root beer.
Oh, the Quaker State too. You ever go to Quaker State?
I haven't.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
A&W is also, I think, drive-through.
Yeah. We said
okay.
fast food.
Oh,
Fast food.
my bad. My bad. I was looking. My bad.
Can I throw out one that I just want to see what you guys would have said if we had picked it? Because Zach was saying that this could play. Cold Stone Creamery.
Could have played. We had Baskin Robbins too on our
Yeah.
list, but same.
I just
same
felt
thing.
like because they
Baskin
didn't
Robbins
serve any
drive-thru.
meals,
Yeah.
it made it a little bit.
I wouldn't call it a restaurant. I
Right.
wouldn't call either one of those restaurants.
Yeah, Cinnabon.
Auntie Anne's.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Zach. Maybe we'll do a different one where it's like
Tweeners.
rest stops and
Malls,
and,
yeah.
and airports. Yeah, because that's a
Sprinkles
good one.
cupcakes.
Oh yeah, sprinkles.
I love sprinkles.
Yes,
Yes,
I do.
Yes,
it's
it's true.
Yes.
The best cupcakes in the world. I love sprinkles. Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
Yes,
Yes,
I do.
There's also some really good regional chains, but I don't think that does well on a Mount Rushmore.
No.
Bertucci's was my favorite restaurant growing up. They
Bertucci's
have
is-
those in Massachusetts too,
Yeah,
right,
Bertucci's
Hank?
was good. Torchy's Tacos. That's like an
Ooh,
expanding
yeah.
regional
You took us
thing.
there in Austin. That was a good
It's
place.
so good.
Bertucci's
Yeah.
was literally like every time my parents were like, "Where do you want to go to dinner?" It was Bertucci's.
Yeah, it's 99. Is that not a 99 restaurant?
I don't know.
99 reasons you'll always come back for more. Gas.
Blaze Pizza.
99 restaurant.
Oh yeah, Blaze Mod Pizza. Which one is LeBron's?
Blaze is LeBron.
Blaze is
You'll
LeBron.
always
LeBron's.
come back for more.
Potbellies or no?
Captain D Seafood.
Potbellies and like
It's like it's a tweener.
Potbellies and Subway, Jimmy
But
John's,
Potbellies is different than
Mike's is the
Subway
one I
because
would've done.
Jersey Mike. That's
No.
all. But that's all not really restaurants.
no, but Potbellies definitely.
I feel like a
they-
restaurant you have to get sat down by a hostess.
I agree with that, but Potbellies is definitely a tweener in the fact that like they'll have like live music. Subway
Yeah.
doesn't have live music.
But I hate the live music.
no, I agree, but I'm just
It's
saying
always-
that definitely steps it
yeah.
up. And the wooden booths
Mm-hmm.
feel like it's a little bit different.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sam's Club food court is fantastic.
Oh yeah, but that's
Oh,
just not
Costco?
even close to what we're talking about.
Costco could have counted.
I was thinking no drive-through.
You're right about the fantastic. Yes.
Costco, the $1.50,
even close.
No
$1.50
drive-thru.
hot dog. Come on.
Jack,
Come on.
or Zach. I'm very proud of you the way you're holding the mic. That was one rule that I said to him is that he really has to put the mic close to him, and he's
called
doing a
him
really
Jack?
good job. Yeah,
I got you, Max.
too many acts around here.
Okay.
Tons of hacks. I get it.
Sorry,
I'll make sure.
I corrected myself.
No, you're good. I'm gonna make sure to hold it nice and close.
Yeah. All right. Let's get to our interviews. We're gonna go Jayden Daniels, one question with the quarterback, Dan Quinn, and Deebo Samuel from Commanders Camp.
Before we get to my best friend in the entire world, Jayden Daniels, he's brought to you by my other best friend in the world, Chevy. Grit Week is here. We're not just showing up. We're rolling in America's #1 truck in initial quality and dependability, the Chevy Silverado. Right now, we're actually in a Chevy Guardian. I own 2 Chevys. The Chevy Silverado is a great truck to get around, and we've been driving it. We took it around D.C., we took it around Baltimore and Philadelphia this week. Awesome truck. It's built like a championship team. It's got strength, capability. It's ready to take on anything in its path. Chevy Silverado, all grit, no quit. For J.D. Power 2025 award information, visit jdpower.com/awards. Head to Chevy.com. Learn more and build your own Chevy Silverado. Chevy Silverado, the best truck ever. And now here he is, Jayden Daniels.
Okay, we now welcome on a very, 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 very special guest. We're on the Commanders practice field right now at training camp. It is Jayden Daniels, QB1. We're doing one question with the quarterback. I'm going to pass to PFT. He's going to start us off, and then we all are going to do one question.
It's only right to start off with him.
All right, my question, Jayden, is I love you. That's not a question, so if I were to rephrase it into a question, I would just say a lot of people ask you for stuff. Everybody's like, you're in high demand. They want, your face on everything. They want your autograph. What can I do as a fan to make your life easier? Whether that's like wear the same jersey every weekend.
I mean, if we win, why wouldn't you wear the same jersey?
Keep it going?
Yeah,
Okay.
for the whole season.
I can do that. What else do you need? You need a
I
car?
don't need much. Nah, not right now.
don't need a car?
Not right now. Not right now.
Okay, I got a good car if you want
What do
one.
you got?
1970 El Camino.
Okay, I love that.
You want it?
You still driving it? Where's it at?
It's in Chicago. I'll give you the keys right now.
How am I gonna get the car? You gonna ship it?
That's a good point. I'll ship it. If you want
Send
the
me a
car,
picture.
I will literally give you the
Send
car.
me a picture.
Okay. All right. Good question, PFT.
Jayden, a lot of talk this offseason about your 3D QB simulator. Have you ever thought about using it as a flight simulator? And if so, would you like a friend to do it with you? Hypothetically, I know a guy.
I have not tried it, but who do you know?
I just a friend who really, really loves planes and flight simulators.
You do?
Flight simulators are fun.
I think I have to. I think you have to be right behind Sam Hartman.
Okay. All right. That's fair. That's fair. I'll be the Wizzo. Yeah. All right. Good question, Hank.
Thank you. Thank you.
Good question, Hank.
Hello, Jayden. Thank you for your time today, man. I was just a super quick question. My bad, man. Super quick question. I was just wondering, you, from a fan's perspective, looking in, you have such an ability to keep things kind of cool and collected under pressure. And I was just wondering if you had any tips for other guys who might want to keep it as cool as you.
Man, it's kind of hard.
No worries.
It's kind of hard.
Totally fine.
Yeah, just
If you don't have any, it's good, man.
I'm just saying, you can calm down a little bit.
Okay, yeah, I like that. I appreciate the
Like,
advice.
be more nonchalant.
Okay, so to be nonchalant is what we're working for.
Yeah.
Okay, I
Just
got
be
you.
nonchalant.
That's great
Look
advice.
Up, look
Thank
up what kids call aura. You got to get some more aura.
Okay, so we got aura farm.
Yeah,
Okay.
100% aura
Will
farm
do.
all 2025.
Awesome. Thank you for the advice, Jayden.
Yes, sir.
Good question, Zach.
Hi, Jayden. Obviously, incredible season last year, but I feel like with that comes some added expectations going into this year. Do you feel any more pressure that the entire media is calling you a top 5 quarterback now?
I don't even pay attention to that.
All right. Good answer.
Bad question. Good
All right, last question. We'll cut this. We don't even have to run this. The Hail Mary, that was lucky. Let's just be two guys talking. We'll cut this, but come on, a little bit of luck. It's better to be
You
lucky
gotta
than
have
good.
luck in football.
Yeah, right. But so you admit it was there was some luck involved.
I did my job,
Okay.
which was to
Throwing it
throw
short of the
football.
line.
Give my guy a chance.
Okay, all right. But a little bit of luck.
I'm gonna leave that up for
Okay,
speculation.
all right. Well, here, you can finish this off, PFT.
Okay, that was a great round of one question with the quarterback. I think there were 9 questions with this quarterback, but good luck, Jayden.
Happy birthday, Sam Hartman.
Happy birthday to Sam Hart. What a good teammate. And seriously, if you need anybody to do any illegal shit to get your back, I'm your guy.
I appreciate
I
that.
will get down
I
and dirty.
appreciate
Yeah.
Let's
I'm your
let's
fall guy.
keep this off the record.
If you
though.
do anything that you need to pin on somebody else,
Yeah, but let's keep this off the
off
record.
the
though.
record, we won't even include this. I'll go to jail.
Appreciate
I'll
that.
do it. All
That's
right.
love, man. Appreciate
Much
that.
love.
Appreciate y'all.
Respect.
Okay, we now welcome on a very, 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 very special guest, recurring guest. It is Grit Week presented by Hey Dude. It is Washington Commanders head coach Dan Quinn. Coach, thank you for sitting with us. First question every week, every interview on Grit Week is: what does the word grit mean to you?
I love the word. First thing that pops to mind for grit, that you can get it on for a long time.
Okay.
Like it's not, do it once, okay, like you're down for the fight, that it may take a while. But like people that are gritty, like this might be hard, but I'm down for the fight. Like, takes me a long time to learn how to do this. Like, that has grit. It takes a long time to go win this game. That takes grit. So I think there's a time element in my mind of like, I'm ready to get down, how long ever it takes, 4 quarters, overtime, parking lot, like I'm down, whatever it takes.
Parking lot.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
yes, like,
It's never quitting.
yes.
Yeah.
And so that's what I think of when grit, like, it's not this ain't done in a race and like, this is not 100 meters. That's not the grit. Like, this is going to fight and it's going to drag it out. But it has a time element in my head. Like, it's going to take a while. And like, but I'm going to get it.
Yeah.
Let it fucking rip.
Yep. All the way.
Is that your favorite thing to say?
No, I think it's also like a mindset. Like, when I say let it fucking rip, like, it's not like, hey, let's just see what happens. Like, you put all the work in, man. And so like, now you can go let it fucking rip because of all the preparation that you did. Like, so there's confidence that comes from like putting in the work, long practices, putting extra training in, your conditioning. Cause then it's like, I wish a motherfucker would right now. Like, like I am ready. And so you have to go through those tough training readiness to have like a mindset that's gritty, to say like, the longer it goes, the better this is going to be for me.
Yeah.
And that's why we like these end of the games. Like, we practice them a lot, because when it gets time to the end, and like, you have to call on your best, and you have to like practice that way hard.
Yeah. I got a question for you. This might be weird, but like, do you lack in confidence ever as a coach? Because
Yes.
like, so last year, incredible year coaching, you get hired. You're maybe not the sexiest name in terms of how the league has gone. It's like, if you have a cup of coffee with Sean McVay, you get hired. We know how it works. You get hired, and what you did for this franchise, this organization, was incredible. Did it build your confidence back up where you're like, yeah, I know I can coach football. Like, I know I can.
Yeah,
do
I didn't have a
this.
lack of.
Yeah.
Because I don't like the outside narratives or voices. Like, I know that's like a thing, but I knew the standard of how to do it. And so I was fortunate, with Adam being here, like, I wanted to have somebody to partner up with and like bring the best out of both of us to go do that. So, but as far as confidence goes, like, that was internal, to say that. But you have to also, like, when you're starting a program, like, there's belief. And sometimes the belief has to happen before it even like does.
Right.
Like, showing that like, hey man, you can do this. And so that's what I liked about, gaining confidence, gaining belief with the team, because it doesn't happen right away. Like, you got to go through a 3-game losing streak, get back up off the mat and say, all right, man, like, let's go fight. So the confidence didn't waver, but I think that's human nature, sometimes where it goes up and down, like, it's not going right, or in your head, you're like, why isn't this going faster? Or,
Right.
So you just have to know that, like, keep doing it right. And then like, eventually,
Process.
yeah.
Yeah.
And it's not easy all the time, but I think there's like an element of grit into that to say
Yeah.
like, this is hard, but we're hitting the right steps.
Well, congrats, because it was an incredible year.
Right on,
Like,
bro.
to
Yeah, I appreciate that.
To
Yeah.
do that as a first, obviously you've coached before, but to do it a first year at a new organization, it's like, it was incredible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's definitely some lessons I learned previously as a head coach to say, like, if I get a chance, there's some different things we're going to apply. And so as a coach, you want to evolve too, like, as opposed to, hey man, this is how we always did it. Like, I hate that line.
Right.
Like what's best?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Evolving.
I read that you did a 360-degree review, right? So after you left Atlanta,
Right.
and that involves reaching out to people that you worked with, maybe people that, I don't know if you fired or people that parted
Yeah.
ways with you,
Both.
and you asked them, like, what was I doing wrong? What could I work on? What could I
Maybe a
improve
better
on?
name for it is a blind spot report.
Okay.
And like, think about asking people, man, hey, what would something that I need to know maybe that I'm not aware of?
Mhm.
And so think of it in that term, like, hey man, keep doing this. So there was definitely parts of like, and then on the other side, hey man, think about changing this or going back to that. It wasn't about anybody's name. In fact, I asked not to have anybody's name. I just wanted to find any common themes to say, man, like, was there some blind spots that I needed to know about? Because sometimes as the coach, you don't get the feedback and you want to make sure that you're like, I want the lessons from this.
Yeah. Yeah. Was part of that being more aggressive on fourth down? Because you were very aggressive on fourth down. Was that part of the review where you're like, hey, we need to kind of change how I think about 4 downs and everything?
That's an awesome question. No,
Awesome,
it wasn't,
thank you.
because it was more around what could I do better and different. And the fourth downs weren't as big of it when I got let go, but that did evolve, probably during my time in Dallas. when do you be bold? What's the right decision? And quite honestly, what's also a big factor, man? Like the quarterback.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like with Jayden, because some of the plays that went in weren't the play that actually happened. Like he scrambled, for a first down. So he has the ability to create, and a new one can take place. It wasn't like, get to the best play or get to the best check, but his instincts and like in these moments, like he's really strong.
Yeah.
And so you'd be surprised, man, like coaches get confidence from players too.
Yeah.
When did you know that Jayden was the guy?
After our first game, we played a home game against the Giants. Well, I'd say many times, but it was my first like in-game experience. We were, down by a field goal, less than 2 minutes to go, and like absolutely, like I'm going over to walk to him before we get into the 2 minute, and like smiling, like absolutely knowing like this is that time, and that feeling of like, man, I know I put the work in, and like we drove down the field, we kicked a field goal to win, but sometimes that moment you hear play, where everything's best, like they're too, and he was like, man, let's go get this. Like he was like so cool, underneath where I was like, okay, like this is a real one. And then there were moments after that you just kept seeing, but that was the first one. And then from then on, it was like, and again, and all these cool moments. And some are in the losses too, that you gain from it. But that was the first one.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, the Dallas loss, that was a crazy game.
Yeah.
Crazy in that game. But that throw they added to Terry
Yes.
for that long touchdown, it felt like, okay, we're going to win this game now.
Yep.
That's a moment in a loss where you can say, okay, we did some really positive things in a game that we happened to lose at the end.
Yeah. And those ones sting the worst.
Yeah.
I can almost live with any result when you hit every marker, you're like, man, turned over every stone, like hit it all right. And so when there's some mistakes or things that you're like, those are the losses that are like crushing to you as a coach. Because if you hit all the right markers, you like some games, man, it's back and forth. It's just a kick-ass game. You lose by a field goal, like that hurts, but like it was a fight and you knew it. The ones that like, like turn the ball over, don't get takeaways, give up a big play. Those are the ones that like, man, there's not a wink of sleep.
Yeah.
Because you're like, shit.
With the fourth down stuff, is that going to change at all because your defense has changed? So like when you got here last year, new roster, brought in a lot of guys. There was some turnover too, but the roster, I would say, you can look at it and say it's improved a bunch. And even the defense last year, over the course of the year, improved a lot, which is a testament to you. But is that going to affect how often you're going to go for it on fourth down if you know you have a little bit more confidence on the defensive side?
We'll be bold still. Like that's who we are. That's how we get down. And, kind of referencing, Jayden and Cliff and situations. Oftentimes it's the opponent too. Not everybody plays third and fourth down the same. Sometimes it's like fourth down. People want to put like 10 toes on the line and say, we're going to blitz. This is it. Other teams treat it just like third down. And so kicking scenario, defense, really just by like, what do we need to do to win this game? And sometimes that means get an extra possession, going for it on fourth, being bold enough to do that. So it'll be by the game, but we're confident with the people that we have, that if that's how we want to get down, then like we're ready to do that.
Danalytics. That's what we call it. Do you call it Danalytics?
We do not. We 100% do not.
Should.
You should. It's a
we
good
definitely
name.
will not call that. Yeah,
What-
it's
what
big
was-
balls.
not going to
You
catch
just call
on.
it big balls.
Yeah.
What would
There's a couple
2025 Dan Quinn say to 2015 Dan Quinn after he kicked that field goal against the 49ers on the 1 yard line?
man.
You'd beat his ass, right?
Yes.
2025
So-
Dan Quinn would beat 2015's ass.
100%.
Love that.
Yes.
Now I feel full.
It'd be,
I know I brought it up last time he came
yes.
on, but now it feels full circle
Yeah,
because
absolutely
watching
down.
you this year,
Yeah.
so aggressive on fourth down.
Yeah.
We always joke when we're watching the games, you should just do whatever the opposing fan doesn't want you to do. Like, have you ever
Yeah,
thought about
right. It
that?
works.
Maybe putting an opposing fan next to you and be like, what would you like me to do? You want me to punt here? All right, I'm going for it. Oh, you want me to go for it? I'm going to punt. Because it usually is the right call.
I would say it probably is because they don't want that to happen.
Right. Because there was moments this year where you guys were in like 4th and 2. We'd be watching Max, the Eagles fan. You'd be like, I don't want them to go for it because they're going to get it. So it's like you got to go for it.
There's a boldness with it, but you do have to grow in it. Like, and now that we do it more, it's scripted more in practice, so it's part of what we do. So there's not a tightness that comes up on the sideline of, hey man, we're going for it here. Okay, so even in today, it was a, first down, second, third, 4th and 4, where normally you just kind of go to the third down and then, hey, new group comes out. So we include our fourth downs into our practice so that is just part of how we do things.
Smart.
It makes me feel comfortable knowing, hey, it's another fourth down play. It's another fourth down play.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I ask you a favor?
Yeah.
Can you let us know when Shark Week is happening this year? Because that was kind of bullshit that we didn't know about Shark Week
Yeah, that's
until
fair. That's fair.
the game.
Yeah, we can get that out.
What happens in Shark Week?
Well, I think the first thing that Sharks don't care what week it is. It's Monday. It was really hard the week before.
They don't sleep.
No, they just go around biting people and reminding everybody that they're scary.
Yeah.
And so it usually comes up on like a cold, long road trip that took place. And then all of a sudden Shark Week just emerges. The Sharks don't care that it was a 5-hour flight back after the game. The next week they're just Sharks. They just, go out and remind people that they bite them and they're scary and they get things done. So it doesn't have a calendar date on it.
Okay. It's
So
a feel.
Yes.
Was there a moment where you almost brought out Shark Week and you're like,
Yes.
nah, it's not right?
Yeah,
Oh, you did?
And you can't, it doesn't really work to do it twice in the same, it's like a yearly thing. I've tried it twice in a year. It's kind of I've tried Shark Week. So,
Maybe in Spain.
yeah, you don't know. Maybe it's after Spain. I don't know. We'll have to see.
Yeah.
I mean, you got to just go by vibes.
yeah.
Against the Dolphins, right?
Yeah, it might
Sharks'
be,
natural enemies.
Well, let's see what happens the week before. So.
Yeah, I just need to know when Shark Week is.
Yeah, we can definitely.
Yeah.
It happens on a Monday, so you'll definitely have preparation time.
Yeah, I mean, there was the famous Mike McCarthy smash the watermelon. Were you on the Cowboys coaches?
I was not. Yes.
Okay, yeah, but I was like, I need to know that before.
Yeah, that's fair.
Because that changes everything.
He stopped smashing watermelons though.
Yes, during the time I was there wasn't any watermelon smash.
There was zero watermelon.
Did anyone
smash.
encourage him? Be like, hey, Mike, might be time for a watermelon.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
How much would it hurt to know that maybe he did smash a watermelon while you were there, but he didn't invite you?
Yeah, it would hurt.
Okay, yeah, I would imagine.
That would really
that
sting.
would kill me.
Yeah, it would
It's like,
sting.
I didn't get invited to the watermelon smash?
Yeah, that would sting bad. Yeah.
There's one dude on the roster right now that I feel like exemplifies grit, at least in my eyes and John Gruden's eyes too. He loves this guy, Mikey Sanders still.
Yeah.
I remember after you visited him at Michigan, you said, that's a guy that I would love to coach.
Yep.
Which is like a fascinating thing to hear somebody say, like, you watch a player play and you're like, I want to coach that guy.
Yeah.
What was it about him that made you say, like, I want to make that guy better?
There was such an energy about him, being around him. He was running routes at the pro day with McCarthy and the other receivers as a receiver. And because he had played receiver there. So seeing the skill and the hands, it wasn't like a DB, hey, I'm just running go ball. He was running crossers and real routes. And I can imagine, I also asked one of the leaders on the team, if you could only bring one player from Michigan with you, who would it be? And the guy was an offensive player, and he was like, Mikey, why are you asking me this question?
Mm-hmm.
Everybody knows that. And there was, you felt his love of football, the leading, the playmaking ability. So I thought he had rare traits on the field, but he also had future leadership to him off the field.
Yeah.
Do you just let him rip out there?
We do.
He's a guy that's like, I trust you.
Yep.
You're prepared.
Yes.
If you see something, you have full permission to go
Yeah,
for
green
it.
like that.
Yeah. All right, we got a couple last questions. I know you
Okay.
got to run in a second. In the NFC Championship game, the tush push, how far were you willing to go with jumping over the line? If the refs didn't get involved,
4 quarters,
you were just
overtime,
gone
parking
forever.
lot,
We'd
yes.
still be watching
Yes,
that.
yes. So I know they have the ability to grant that, and I knew that going in. So that was not a surprise to me. But we do have an attitude that we're never out of the fight, and so there was topic about the conversation of that play, and people asked me what my thoughts were, and I spend way more time thinking about how are we going to stop it, not about the play,
Right.
And give them credit to say, hey, this is something that they do that is effective, but that's our job as coaches to say, how will we do it differently? The one for Frankie going over the top was a technique to grab shoulder pads, pull them back, as opposed to trying to go underneath, the offensive line with the size. So there's definitely strategy involved,
Yeah.
and saying this is how we are going to do this.
Because if he times it right,
Yes.
that's
That's a
it.
stop.
You get it.
That's
yeah.
right. And so when it's inside or at the 1 yard line, it's worth it.
Yeah.
We're talking about
Yeah.
offsides or a penalty of okay, it's right here.
Yeah.
So now at midfield, maybe that's not the call, where it could be a first down. But talking about defending a touchdown, this is worth it to take this type of risk in this spot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was a good play call. I didn't expect the refs to say we're going to award a touchdown after doing it twice.
Yep.
I thought that they would give you 3 or 4 chances at it.
Yeah, think of it think of the jump just offsides. Okay,
Yeah.
if you can't just keep being offsides, they'll eventually just award it. So I knew that was the case, but I felt like we will time it up, and like doesn't mean we're not going to get it. Like I was thinking the other way, like we're going to stop the next one.
Yeah.
This will be the stop.
Yeah.
I'm just
Not like,
thinking-
oh, they're going to score. It was like, no, we're going to stop.
Yeah, we're going to jump it.
I'm thinking out loud here, and feel free to tell me I'm an idiot. What if you just had everybody on the defensive line puke at the same time? Right
It's
when you
hard,
got
it's
in
harder than you
center?
think on command.
Yeah.
You know, like
Yeah.
maybe the big guys could do it, but like I'm not sure Mikey could do that. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's
probably
hard.
that wouldn't be too much puke, but I mean, you get like Deron Payne puking.
Yeah, way
you don't want to
different.
run into that puddle.
No, it's way different. Yeah,
I don't think they'll flag you for it either.
No, they wouldn't for sure not.
No.
Yeah, but it's way harder than you would think. Just like on command for sure.
Yeah. All right. My last question was just going to be, I love you.
Yeah, I love you
I
too,
love
bro.
everything that you've done for the city. We don't tell our bros that we love each other
Fucking
enough.
right.
Yeah.
And I know all the work that you put into it and how hard it was. And what do you say? Like, it's fun to do hard shit with good people.
That's the truth.
And you did some hard shit with good people last year. And we really appreciate it. All the
Yeah.
Commanders fans, like, thank you and we love you.
Thank you, man. I love you too, man. This is a team I would be dying to be a part of.
Yeah.
They have so many cool guys that are all about it and like have really high standards, and so they connect. And the best teams have that, and not just on the roster, but I'm saying like they are connected. And so during these times of camp, you push it. You're finding new roles for people, and people develop. And so a guy like Senior still, like we're not asking him to become a leader. We're developing that leader.
Yeah.
And I think there's a big difference in that, because you don't just tell someone, hey, you lead now. Like you train them, you teach them, and then they become a leader. It's not, it's just like practicing. Like you have to learn how to do that. If you just say, we want you to lead more, like, fuck, how do I do that? You have to give them the tools to do that. And Mikey has done that, and others have done that. And so as much as coaching is, I'd like to develop the leaders here too. They're not going to be leaders just in like football in their lives. They're going to be leaders or businesses one day. So like, this is going to carry them out, and not everybody leads in the same way. Some is in the meeting room, some is on the field, some is in the locker room, but like there's a lot of them here.
Yeah. All right. My last question, Roback question, RHOBACK.com, promo code TAKE, 20% off your first purchase, Q-zips, polos, hoodies, joggers, shorts, Roback.com, promo code TAKE. The
Look,
new.
you said that one a couple times.
Oh, yeah.
Right on.
Oh, yeah. I got it. I could call it into the huddle easily. The new locker room.
Yeah,
Are we a little worried it's a little too nice?
we're not.
Okay. Because,
Yeah.
like, I saw some people saying it's like the Four Seasons,
No,
the
no.
Ritz.
Yeah.
Like, was there part of you that was like, hey, let's maybe keep a little something back?
No,
maybe
no.
like have a toilet break or something?
Yeah, no, we were pretty grimy. We were out in the spring using, portable showers and trailers.
Okay.
So like, yeah, we haven't lost our griminess.
What about a ping pong table? Is there a ping pong table?
There is not.
Okay, but you could add it and then take
Easily.
it away.
100%.
Okay, yeah, because that's a
Yeah.
great trick that every coach does.
Yeah, so much, so often. Right?
That's how you know you're in the doghouse.
Yeah.
You took the ping pong
Yeah,
table.
get it out of there.
Trust
I don't
White
think-
just wants a ping pong table.
Yeah,
He just
he's
wants to
excellent at
dominate
it.
people.
You don't have to create like mandatory fun. There's just spaces that people have.
Yeah.
And locker rooms are like that. Sometimes meetings rooms are like that. I've always felt like, and you can work your ass off, but like you can have like a really good time doing it.
Yeah.
Like they can they don't have to be in opposition of each other. And so if one is just a grind beat down, like you probably won't be able to sustain that. And if you don't have discipline and like, hey, this is a good party, but like you don't have the work, yeah, you're out of balance. So that's probably what happens with some people. I'm seeing too much of this, but just, man, keep it consistent on both. Like energy's high, work ethic's high. Like it doesn't get off track in one day.
Yeah.
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 You know what I mean?
That's
like,
facts.
like just watch it, man. Like you'll see if somebody's trying to slip a corner once and twice, and then all of a sudden, like that's the new standard. Like, no, bro. Like, so I try to keep my eyes open and say, hey, if I see it once, say, hey, what's that?
Yeah.
And so you don't have to be an asshole, but you do have to point it out and say it. Say that ain't cool.
Be aware. Yeah.
Yeah.
And before we started, me and Big Cat told you that we got tattoos here for the Commanders Bears bets
Yeah.
based on who loses that game. You said you might want to pick design the tattoo.
Yeah.
I'm down.
I'd
for
do it
that.
if it was a shark.
If that's
kinda
Shark
cool.
Week, if you make the
Or
Bears
smashed
so much on the
watermelon.
line right now.
Or smashed
If you
watermelon.
make the Bears
I can't
Shark
claim that's
Week.
Mike's. Like Mike's got to be the watermelon, but the shark has a lot. Maybe. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not calling Shark Week early.
Yeah, no,
I
Okay,
just
yeah,
want to
yeah.
make sure it's that.
Don't worry, that
All right.
surprises.
But like that is something that's on the table. For
All right.
sure.
Well, we'll be in touch after the game, and you can maybe we'll talk with you. Maybe you can decide it.
Right on.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Thanks so much, Coach. Appreciate it.
Yeah. Awesome.
Thank you.
guys.
Okay, we now welcome on a very, very, very special guest. It is Grit Week presented by Hey Dude. It is Washington Commanders wide receiver Deebo Samuel. And we start every Grit Week interview the same. How would you define the word grit?
Yeah. It's just that dog mentality for real.
Yeah. Do you have it?
Oh, for sure.
When did you first know that you had grit? Was there a moment where you're like, oh shit, oh wow. Like, when a kid grows like over a summer and they like get their growth spurt, did you have like a grit spurt where you're like, oh shit, I got grit now?
Nah, I just always had that grit, man, since Pop Warner football.
Yeah.
We played that real Pop Warner football. Like lay on your back, get up and go hit something.
Yeah.
And you've had that dog. What kind of dog would you say? What breed?
I'm a rock roller.
I like that. That's a good, sleek dog, strong dog, fit dog. I was looking at some of your tweets because you posted a video. This was, I think, a couple months ago with screenshots from people that had said mean things about you online.
It was like a week ago.
It was a week ago?
Yeah. It was like a couple of days ago, actually.
So I have some of the screenshots, and we're just here to dispel all the rumors. So the screenshot said, Washington got slow, fat-ass Deebo Samuel. Deebo Samuel is trash, slow, and fat. Anybody see Deebo Samuel running a route looking slow as the ice cream truck? And that was you are not slow. We saw you play today. Not fat. You're best shape of your life?
Yeah, for sure. Right now.
Best shape of your life?
Right now.
Was that partially because everyone called you fat online?
No, don't care.
Because that would put someone into a diet. Being like, shit. Because there was a lot of people throwing.
Everybody got to have something to say, something to talk about.
Yeah.
That's just life.
I actually have a real question about the fat rumors, because it was like you're at the 49ers. You have a great career with the 49ers. You get traded, and then that report comes out, and it's like anonymous reporting that he's 25 pounds overweight. You're like, what the hell? Why are people now talking about this?
Have no idea.
Yeah. It was kind of, you kind of were done dirty in that respect.
I mean, it's it's the media. So, you don't really get into it. They probably took a picture of me when I had fucking pneumonia about to die out there.
Right. Yeah.
And couldn't breathe.
Right. Because that was the thing, too. Last training camp, I remember there was a lot of talk about how you were looking like, fast, in great shape, and then you unfortunately got pneumonia, and that kind of derailed your season.
That came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
I swear, like, it was ridiculous.
How did you get pneumonia? I feel like that's an old person disease.
So one night I was asleep, and like 3 o'clock in the morning, I just wake up and I'm just like coughing, and I didn't go back to sleep. I stayed up until it was time to get ready to go for the game. And so like me, I never had pneumonia, didn't know what it was. I thought I just had a little cough. And so I called my IV lady, and she come give me an IV, do some breathing treatment, and like, trying to get back in motion to get ready for the game. And so like I'm putting my clothes on, and I feel myself like I cannot breathe. I'm like, what is wrong with me? So I drive to the stadium, and I'm just like, I don't know what's wrong. I keep coughing. It's hard for me to breathe. It's just like, yeah, we do a lot of breathing treatment, give you an IV. Maybe you just need some food, da-da-da-da-da. So I do all that. I attempt to walk out the pregame, and like my body's like, nah, you like don't do it. And so I instantly walk back in the locker room. I get another IV, and I get to feeling a little better. So I go out there for the game. I do like 3 plays, and like I feel like if I would have did another one, I would have just crashed.
It was that bad?
Yeah,
Wow.
I went to Kyle. I was like, I don't know what's wrong, but I cannot breathe.
Holy shit.
How long did that take you to bounce back?
It took a while, but I left the hospital like 3-4 days afterwards, and then played the next week. So
yeah,
you're a tough
that's
guy.
Dog. That's grit.
Dog.
That's
Rottweiler. Yeah, absolutely. I also feel like if you get the nickname Deebo as a child, you probably already had, that's confirmation. Like, yeah, he is a dog. How young were you when you got the nickname?
Probably like 5 or 6.
So what were you doing at the age of 5 to be like, that's Deebo?
I was just running around fighting, taking stuff from people. So my dad gave me that nickname, and crazy story is my stepmom was like, when you get to college, nobody's calling you that. And then I get to college, everybody's still like Deebo. She used to hate it.
Yeah. Did she try to change it? She tried to give you Sweet Feet?
Yeah, but she called me Tashawn though.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Deebo gave me
Deebo's
Sweet
a
Feet
great
when I was
name.
playing Pop Warner ball.
Yeah, you don't fuck with a man named Deebo. That's my number one rule of thumb.
That's a fact. I want to talk about college real quick. So your third year, or was it your fourth year where you got injured? You're about to have like...
Oh, it was crazy.
So it goes the first game of the season, first opening kickoff, you run back for a touchdown. I think the third game of the season, your first touch in the game, you had like a 65-yard touchdown. And then you got hurt. I feel like you should just go around and be like, I was about to score 40 touchdowns.
No, facts. Because first game of the opening kickoff, I had 3 touchdowns, and then the following game I had a kick return, and then I had another one, and then opening
Kentucky,
play
yeah.
against Kentucky, first play of the game, slant to the crib. I'm like, bro, this is about to get wicked.
I
This
know.
about to get, so that's 6 touchdowns right there, like
Yeah.
off the bat.
Yeah, two and a
then-
half games.
Yeah, and then I run a curl route and the guy jump on my back and just
That sucks.
ankle just gets stuck and just boom.
All right, so we got to we'll start the lore of like, do you know who the best college football player of all time was? It was Deebo Samuel when he only played 2.5 games that season.
You would have won the Heisman.
Yeah.
Oh, I was in my bag then. I was in that mode.
Yeah. I do have a question about your coach, Will Muschamp. Why was he always wet?
Huh?
You're always wet.
He just looked wet all
He was
the
always
time.
wet and red.
He just looked wet.
You know what we're talking
You
about.
know exactly what we're talking
Like when
about.
the
Did
hair
he tell
starts
you
to
not
stick to his
talk about it?
forehead.
Did he say, "Hey Deebo, one thing you
You
got to
said
do for
another
me is
man
never
wet,
talk about
though.
how wet I am"?
He gets that confused look on his face, and
Yeah.
then he just gets redder and,
Put
and
any
wetter,
picture of him. He's wet, like physically wet.
like trying to figure out what the hell is going
So y'all
on.
just gonna keep doubling down.
Yeah,
on him
yeah,
being
we're
wet.
right. We're right. These are the things we notice.
Those are
You
the
just
things
never noticed
I
it?
never pay attention to.
Maybe it's a TV. Maybe the TV adds like a bunch of water.
I feel like you got to look at some pictures and be like, "Damn, my coach was."
So
wet.
you Googled wet Muschamp.
No,
all the
I would
time.
just see his press conference and be like, "Why is he wet? Did it rain? No, it didn't rain.
Wait.
He's just wet."
I am going to Google wet Muschamp right now. Let's see what that's
Y'all
a great
crazy with
idea.
this one though.
That's a great idea. Are you a wide back still?
I'm a receiver.
Okay, so no more wide back.
I don't know yet.
Oh,
Do you want to be a wide back?
I'm a receiver right now.
Oh,
If you were to wave a magic wand,
I'm a receiver.
okay. Do wide backs get paid more money?
I don't know. There's only one.
Who is it?
I don't know. You tell me.
Wait, but you just said that you're not right now. But then you said
You
There's
actually
only
wide
one.
backs get paid more.
if I were to tell you that wide backs get paid more than wide receivers,
I'm a receiver, sir.
okay, all right. You want to see this image of
Yeah.
wet Muschamp?
I mean, he is. He's wet all the time.
I never paid attention to this.
You probably were more
Muschamp
like.
is going to get on y'all ass about
That's
that.
fine.
I mean,
listen.
look
I'll
at
take
that.
him to court.
Look at that.
That's a wet guy. Look how wet he is. Listen, I'd go to court for this. I would. I'd be like, go ahead, release the documents. You've
All right.
been wet for like 20 years.
He doesn't want discovery on that. It's only the tip of the
Okay.
iceberg. Under the water, there's more. Real question for you. Do you need a fall guy?
Do I need a what?
Fall guy. Like anything goes wrong. I'm volunteering to be your fall guy.
Nah, I
You
don't
got to
need a
pin
fall
anything
guy.
on anybody.
That
I'll
was
take.
smart because now you can ask him after when we turn off the cameras.
I don't need a fall guy.
Yeah, wink.
Mhm.
Yep, that was smart. Just like Will Muschamp isn't wet. Wink. When you got your 2021 year was insane. That was like, peak Deebo. Is that guy still there?
100%.
Is it going to be this year?
Hope so.
Okay. Because like that was, I mean, I would just remember, you're such a joy to watch. Like, I'm not a 49ers fan, but I would just be like, Deebo Samuel's
What fan are you?
Bears. Oh, I'm not wearing the Bears hat anymore. I thought I had it on. I had it on earlier. The Deebo Samuel catches, runs through people, just everything you did on the field. It's electric. Are you looking for contact when you get the ball? You're like, I want to
I don't necessarily say like I look for contact when it presents itself. Like I'm ready for it at all times.
Yeah.
But I'm not just gonna get the ball and just run straight into somebody.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But if it
If it presents
on,
itself,
it's on.
if it presents itself, then I'm always ready for it.
What's the key to you? I mean, you're incredible at yards after catch too. What's the key to that? Is there something? Because not everyone has that.
You can't teach it.
Yeah. So when did you know you had that?
So like growing up, my father was my football coach, and so always like I used to panic when like I used to see one person and I just hear my daddy in his head like in my head like if he tackle you, it's not gonna be good. Like if one person tackle you, then we're gonna have a problem. So like that always been like my mentality and like everything I do, like especially out there on the field. Like if one guy tackle me, then like it's not a good play.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good mentality to have.
Yeah, it seems like you're pissed off sometimes when you run.
It's just me.
It's just you.
Love of
being
the
you.
game, man.
It's fun. You are. I think
it's
we
fun.
gave an award like 3 years ago for football player that we most like to watch play football. I think you won that award.
Be having a good time.
Yeah, you're a joy to watch when you carry the ball. Now here in DC, it's a different offense, right?
Mm-hmm.
Different from what Kyle was doing out on the West Coast. How do you like it?
Smooth. Real up tempo. No huddle. Cliff do a good job of moving everybody around, so you never know where anybody's going to be. And it's just I think it's going to be hard for defenses.
Mhm.
Yeah.
How do you like playing with Jayden?
I love it.
He's pretty good.
Pretty good, yeah.
Yeah, you had a nice route today against Sanders. Still
I like Mikey.
beat him on the seam. Yeah, Big Cat came out there, and I was like, watch, Big Get, Deebo's in awesome shape right now. He goes, I'll be the judge of that next play.
Yeah, you look
seam
good.
route.
Appreciate
good.
you.
Ran
Appreciate
deep.
you.
Would you guys have beaten the Eagles in the NFC Championship game if Brock hadn't got hurt?
That was like what, 3 years ago?
Yeah.
Or let's leave it where it's at.
Okay. That was a good
Good
answer. I was trying to set it up because we have an Eagles fan here, so I wanted to get him mad
Yeah.
because he gets upset when 49ers fans are like, we would have won that game.
Yeah.
How awesome is George Kittle though in the huddle? And he's a friend of ours. Is he as funny and like full of life in the huddle and on game days as it seems? Because it feels like he's a little kid out there.
So it's like love George.
Yeah.
Awesome in the huddle, great player, person, everything. Sometimes it'd be a little much when we be in a huddle and we can be losing sometimes, but he's still always the same, whether we losing or winning. And like when we losing, he's still like the little jolly little kid in there, and I'd be like, bro, we're losing right now. Like lock in. But that's like him being locked in. Like
Right.
so it's just him being him.
That's who he
so I'd
is.
be like, me and Brock be like, George, come on, get in the huddle. He's it's just, you know.
That's the
George
guy that
is
likes contact.
George is great.
Yeah.
George great.
He will run at somebody. He's a great dude. When you got traded to the Commanders, did Brandon Ayuk hit you up and be like, "Hey man, I was asking for the trade to the Commanders for the last 2 seasons"?
No.
You're a lucky guy.
Nah.
How did you find out?
My agent called me.
Yeah, were you surprised?
Nah, wasn't surprised. I actually was so I was on the way to the Tank and Roach fight. Me and the bros had just landed in New York, and we was getting off the plane. Then I see my phone ring. I'm like, whoa, like why is he calling me? Like it's probably like 9 o'clock. I'm like, why is he calling me right now? It's 9 o'clock. You know, if your agent call you at a certain amount of time, you're like, what do you want? And so he called me. He was like, yo, it's about to be done. I'm like, what? What happened? And then like I just instantly got excited because like him and AP and you know guys was going back and forth of you know where I was going to end up, and you know this is kind of home to me. Well, close as you can get. Besides, you know,
Yeah.
I got family in Baltimore, and like it was just a lot of excitement that day for sure.
Yeah. All right. I got one last question. It's a rowback question. RHOBACK.com. Promo code TAKE. 20% off your first purchase. Q-zips, polos, hoodies, joggers, shorts. Rowback.com. Promo code TAKE. Give us the amount of yards you're going to have this year.
You know, it's crazy. My whole career, like I've never been a guy to like make goals
Okay.
because I feel like if you make a goal, say if I say 1,500, right, and I'm at 12.
Yeah.
You're gonna try to do so much like internally, but not like your mind is like, yo, you said you're just gonna get 15, so like just try to do extra, and then that's when bad shit happens. So I just go out there day by day, play by play, game by game, and let it just do what it's gonna do.
What if we do the goals for you? You can tell us if they're good or not.
I'd rather you keep them to yourself.
Okay.
Maybe you'll tweet them.
That was smart because one of my goals was going to be Deebo. It was going to be Deebo Samuel admits that Will Muschamp's wet. So you're smart on that one.
What if I just say 1 yard?
Huh?
What if I just say 1 yard? Then I'm
just
not
what you
setting you up
think.
for failure.
1 yard at a time.
Yeah.
One play at a time.
Yeah. Yeah. But listen, thank you for joining us. You are in very good shape.
Appreciate
We're gonna
you.
dispel all the rumors.
Yeah.
Hank, our other producer here, was saying you were fat right before you got in here. Swear to God. Did you not say
He
that?
did. Well, when we got on the practice field, Hank looked at you and then he looked at me and he was like,
Yeah.
He gave me that look and I was like, that dude is in better shape than you've ever dreamed of being.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
If
we'll
you- hey,
fight on your behalf.
If you're looking to run somebody over on the way out, that's your bitch right
Yeah. Well, thank you, Deebo. We really appreciate it,
Appreciate
man.
you.
Best of luck this year.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it.
there. Deebo Samuel is brought to you by Truly Hard Seltzer. Truly Unruly, it's the high alc hard seltzer that drinks light but it parties hard. Truly Unruly is a hard seltzer that breaks all the rules. With 8% ABV, it hits hard but it still tastes amazing. Comes in 4 fresh flavors: Tropical Twist, Berry Blast, Citrus Crush, and Strawberry Smash. The truly hard seltzer taste that you love, the high alc unruliness that you're looking for. It's the official hard seltzer of Part of My Take. Get unruly.
Okay. Firefest of the week time. Grit week finale. Hank, you're up first, buddy.
Yeah, my Firefest of the week. My best friend hates me. That's one of them.
Damn. Sometimes it be like that.
What's his name?
His name is Daniel.
Oh.
Where
I
does
don't
he
hate
live?
you. I don't hate you. I hate the decisions you make. I don't hate you. There's a big difference.
Should we talk about it?
We could talk about it.
Decision time. It's kind of a group Firefest.
Yeah. It was. It's not.
This could just be the entire Fyre
It's
Fest.
not.
Yes.
Well,
this is
no,
like
because
this
I
entire Fyre
also,
Fest.
I have another one.
Okay, go with your other one first.
I screamed in your ear.
No,
Well,
that's part of the
that's
group.
part of it. No, that's part. It's part of the overarching one. Is I've just realized, I'm 32 years old, and much like a child, like if you get me in a moving vehicle, I will fall asleep. Mm-hmm. No matter if I'm fully rested, if I'm tired, like if it's a car, if it's a plane, once that thing gets moving, even on a train, it gets going, and I just fall asleep, and that's something that
But your mouth doesn't.
maybe
mouth keeps going.
Maybe my mind is still cooking. Mine never stops. But that I've realized like that's maybe not a good thing. I don't know. It's probably bad.
It's probably a great. You get to sleep all the time.
Yeah, but it just feels like my brother and sister have kids, and like, oh, you always hear like, oh, if your kids can't sleep, just get them in the car and drive them around. Like, I'm basically still like that.
Next time you're grumpy, we're just gonna put you in the back seat and just drive you around the block until you get in a better mood.
But yeah,
Okay, good Fyre Fest.
and yeah, my best friend hates me.
I don't hate you. All right, so we do the group Fyre Fest.
I think we should just do the group Fyre
Okay,
Fest.
so we should put a disclaimer on the group Fyre Fest. First disclaimer is we know that part of this story is not super relatable, and it's probably
not gritty.
not gritty, but also when we did a packed 3 days, and then we wanted to get back to make sure that we could film in Vanny Woodhead. That was the whole plan because we got Vanny Woodhead fixed. Shout out Hank.
Good job,
Way
Hank.
to go. Way
Shout
to
out
go.
Mike.
So we wanted to kind of go back to our roots so we need to get back to Chicago. So yeah, not very relatable, not very gritty, but yeah, who wants to start?
All right, I'll start.
Okay.
I'll start. So we were going to fly private back
Mm-hmm.
late night on Wednesday night after we were done with the Eagles.
Meet
so
and greet.
we
Great.
did-
Oh, by the way,
yeah.
shout out all the fans
Shout
in
out
Philly.
everyone that came out. It was great. And Max's family came out, which was awesome because they all looked like a different version of Max, and it broke me and Big Cat's brain to the point where we would see a family member of Max's, and we would just look at memes and be like, "Dude, you're such an asshole for all the face swaps," because they all looked like they were a face swap version of Max.
Mm-hmm.
Like a real life, you would see someone be like, "Memes did it again with this guy."
They walked in. I was like, I know you guys.
Yeah.
You're Maxes.
Yeah.
You're just a group of Maxes.
So we leave the meet and greet, which was awesome. Shout out to everybody that showed up. Great people as always. And we drove to the airport because we were going to fly private back. So we get to the airport, and the pilot comes over, and the pilot is asking for all of our IDs.
A piece of shit.
We produced their IDs, and he looks at all of them. He's like, yeah, he looks at Big Cat's, and he's like, this isn't Real ID compliant because they made that switch a couple months ago. And Big Cat's like, okay, I've got a picture of my passport if you can take that. And the guy was like, I'm sorry, we can't accept that.
Got my clear got my clear card, got my TSA pre-check, just throwing documents at him.
So all of us happen to have either a Real ID or we have passports that were in our book bags.
Mm-hmm.
So he goes to the plane, gets all those out, checks them, and we're thinking at the time, like, he'll figure out a way to, like, let Big Cat on the plane because private pilot, you can just, when we flew out there, I think they looked at our IDs and they were like, okay, good. That's all you guys.
Look at our IDs.
Didn't even check
Did
the
not
IDs?
even check our IDs when we flew out there.
But in the past, they've looked at IDs that were not Real ID and been like, okay, that's Dan Katz.
Yep.
All good. Let's get on the plane. So then Big Cat starts talking to the guy, be like, well, I've got my clear, I've got all this stuff. And he's like, you're not going to get on that plane.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Well, wait. Before that, he didn't. This is the part that really pisses me off with this guy. He didn't say you're not going to get on the plane. He said I have to make a call and talk to some people and see, giving me hope,
Yeah.
me hope that I was going to get on the plane, and also delaying my chances of getting on a different plane. So he like prolonged the whole thing, and there was never hope. He had already made up his mind. He's a piece of shit.
So Big Cat gets told no. I get on the phone with security, Mike, and I'm like, hey, Mike, Big Cat's going to probably have to get out of here. I don't know if he needs to go back to New York to catch a flight or what's going on, but he's not getting on this one, so you should probably come back and pick him up. Also knowing that Mike is really good at just talking to people, and Mike can talk his way into he's the best person at talking his way into things that I've ever seen in my entire life.
Facts.
Bar none. So I was like, maybe you can just talk to the guy and figure out a way to get him on the plane. So Mike comes back, shows up. We were looking up some flights for Big Cat to see, is there a possibility that he can leave Philadelphia on his own? So that leaves the rest of us,
and Big Cat's not in a great mood, and he's like looking at his phone, trying to figure out what other flights he can get on, if that's possible. Big Cat, I would have been in a bad mood too. He was sitting over in the corner. The rest of us are sitting there like, fuck, what do we do?
You helped.
I tried to help.
You were helpful.
I tried to help a
You
little
had my
bit.
back.
Max tried to help as well. Max was looking at flights too. And then we eventually realized that Big Cat cannot get on this plane.
Mm-hmm.
And so I did the internal calculation in my brain. I was like, the flight's already been paid for.
Mm-hmm. Which is the craziest part, that guy wouldn't let me on the plane.
There's no chance that he's going to let Big Cat on this flight. And Big Cat can't fly back private anyways if he doesn't have that ID, so he's going to fly back commercial. It'd be a real shame if we didn't get on the plane and fly home. So my regret, which I expressed,
you have no regrets.
I know I expressed this to these guys on the plane. I should have gone up and been like, Big Cat, I insist that we stay one more night right here by your side.
Okay.
A week. And then you would have said,
I would have said absolutely not. Get
absolutely
on the plane.
not. And then we would have gotten on the plane and flown out.
Yeah. So all right. So here's what I'll pick up. So this sucked beyond belief, because it's like long week, trying to get on the plane, paid for it, getting on the plane. Guy says no. He's a total prick. Just an absolute dick about it. And I would never have told you guys not to get on that plane, because obviously it's paid for. I was in a situation, so I drove from Philadelphia to Newark, got to Newark, booked a 10 o'clock flight, back of the plane. I want to say maybe won the Grit Award this week. I don't know, maybe. Maybe stop saying Diva Dan when you're taking naps everywhere.
Who was that? Is that?
No, that's you. That's you, Hank. That's you, Hank.
Sure.
Yeah.
I was sure you're talking to
drove to Newark, got through, which is the craziest part, because I have clear NTSA, so no problem getting on a commercial flight. Couldn't get on a private flight, got on a commercial flight. And then my flight was delayed for 2.5 hours while we sat on the tarmac. I got home at 3 a.m. It was when I put my head to pillow. Hank was asleep in his bed at 10:30 p.m. I also then had to get up at no, you said before 11.
Well, he also slept on the flight.
He slept on the flight as well. And really, again, all I wanted in that moment of, I was just shit out of luck. Obviously, I put some blame on myself because I should have real ID. But if they had been consistent flying to Philadelphia or to Baltimore on Sunday, if they had said, "Hey, you need a passport," I would have been like, "Great, I'll go home, get my passport. We'll leave in an hour." They didn't say that. They didn't even check an ID. So the consistency was what fucked me there. I will obviously always travel with my passport going forward. All I needed in that moment was for just my guys to be like, "Hey, we're not getting on this flight." And I would have been like, "No, you got to get on this flight." And then I would have been fine.
It would have been great. So,
but then I spent the next 7 hours in hell knowing that they had already landed and Hank was already asleep.
So we get on the plane and we were all thinking the same thing, and then we said, fuck it, let's just talk about it. If the plane had crashed, Big Cat would have been secretly happy.
Nope.
So, but what a moment that would have been.
No,
Big
I
Cat,
told
think
you guys
about it.
my honest
think
thought.
About, you're not thinking about the moment. Like,
no.
We all go down, you weren't allowed on the plane, and you're like,
no.
For the grace of God.
Crazy survivor guilt. The only two things I was thinking about plane crashes was, can your guys' plane crash and only the pilot die? And then can my plane crash so you guys have survivor
We talked
guilt?
about that too.
That's what I wanted. So I was ready to die.
We talked about that. We said if our plane crashed, and then Max was like, I kind of hope that our plane crashes.
No, I did not want you guys to
die. And then Memes goes, fuck that. Better him than me.
Yeah, Memes a piece of shit too. He didn't say anything.
But be honest, Big Cat, because we talked about this. If our plane had gone down, would there have been a podcast on Friday?
Yeah.
Yeah. And it would have been awesome. And then I said,
I would have fucking shit on Hank.
Yeah, and I said, guys, what if Big Cat's plane crashes, the one that he was forced on?
That would have been awesome.
I said, we got to put out a podcast Friday because Big Cat would have won it.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, so the whole situation sucked. Again, this is not like super relatable. It was just more like, this is a shitty end to Grit Week. And also Hank. So I was mad. I was mad. I actually
mad.
said,
didn't speak to me. Walked in the office and walked past me 5 times without looking at me.
I didn't want to talk to you.
We had a meeting that we were in together.
Smiling and you go.
No, I wasn't.
And you sent me a text in the morning going, "Hey, we got a bunch of tasers."
I was trying to move it forward.
Okay. Well, but you could have just said, "Hey, my bad."
My bad for what?
See, this is the part that sucks because even PFT is like, hey, we probably should have just said, hey, we'll stick around. And
Yes.
I 100% would have said, no, you cannot stay. You have to go. Hank then said to me that the reason why he didn't say anything is because I didn't say goodbye to him when I was trying to fucking rush and get a flight to Newark. God damn it, I should have said goodbye to Diva Hank, who was just sitting there not saying shit, getting ready to sleep on his plane
situation.
and then get on his flight.
I was hoping that you were going to get a flight. I thought
I was
that,
there for an hour fighting for my life and not a peep from Hank. I think he was eating his snacks.
Oh, it was not eating snacks. I think it's snacks till we left. I think it's snacks till we left.
Yeah, exactly.
I thought that we were going to find a way to get you on the flight. Spider was on the phone. Mike was talking to the guy. It wasn't like, even though the guy was like, you're probably not getting this flight, I had not given up hope. I regret not going up and trying to help. I didn't want help. I didn't want help. I should have. I didn't want help. I should have texted you and said, sorry, you're not on this flight.
That's also the other thing. Hank
I misjudged the situation. I misjudged the situation.
The only one who didn't text me in the entire Vanny right now who didn't text me was Hank.
Well,
everyone else texted me saying like, "Sorry, that sucked."
PFT didn't text till we landed, and Max had texted you on the plane and was like, he hasn't answered me, so I didn't want to piss you off more. I misjudged the situation.
Memes,
I apologize. PFT didn't text you till after we landed, and when we talked on the plane,
that's actually not true. He was texting me during when I was driving up to Newark, so that's not true.
Yeah,
and I was answering him then, so that's just you're false. You're lying.
When we were
now.
on the plane,
you're lying.
on the plane,
early on the plane flight.
I misjudged the situation, and I'm very sorry.
Earlier on the plane flight, Memes had texted with you about something unrelated. You were like, I don't know what you guys were discussing, but you had texted Memes at some point, and then Max was getting really, really nervous because you hadn't texted him back. So then I decided it would be a great thing for me to do to lie to Max and say, yeah, I've been texting with Big Cat this whole time, making Max feel worse about not getting a text back.
I was anxious.
So then I was lying about that, and then that got Max all worked up. He started talking loudly, and then that woke Hank up. And then Hank got involved. And
we don't want Diva Hank to wake up from
He was so mad at me.
Furious at Max for waking him up. Yeah.
He's got to fly. He's got to fly private. He's got to sleep.
So
I'll never fly private. I feel so bad. I misjudged the situation.
Here's why you don't feel bad. Here's why you don't feel bad. And I'll tell you, because so last night I was very mad. The delay was what killed me. I didn't get in until 3. If I got in at 11, I actually probably would have been like, okay, that sucked, but whatever. I came in today. I was like, you guys saw right away. I came in. I was like, "What's up, PJ boys?" Like,
you didn't say anything to me.
I'm joking about it. And then your first thing you said to me when we started talking about it, you said you didn't say goodbye, and I was like, "That's
well,
I can't fucking believe this.
You were like, you didn't come up and say anything, and I was like,
yeah. And you said you didn't say goodbye.
Well, we were waiting. My point,
I didn't say goodbye.
Again, my point was like, if you would come up and like, yeah, I'm not making this fight. I got to go. Maybe someone would. Like, should we? Me and Memes had said like, should we all drive to Chicago?
PFT, was there ever like that hour that I was sitting there? It was very clear I wasn't making that flight.
But like
it was very clear.
Yeah,
we were all holding out hope.
It was a problem.
Mike was our what? As soon as he said no to Mike is when I thought that it was when I realized we were fucked.
So I should have said goodbye. There's ample time that you guys all knew that I was fucked.
I fucked up. I'm very sorry. I gotta know what to say. The goodbye thing. I meant like you were like you didn't say anything, and I was like, if you had said like we knew you were leaving for sure, we might have been like, hey, we won't get on this flight. That was where I fucked up saying that. I fucked up not texting you, even though you didn't text Max back. And I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I misjudged. I misjudged the situation. I thought texting you would piss you off more. So and actually piss you off even more by not texting you. It was
actually the only reason I didn't text
the situation,
Max back,
and that was a fuck up.
Max back because Memes was like, this sucked. Zach was like, this sucked. PFT was like, this sucked. Max texted me being like, I should have stayed. And I was like, well, you're already in the air. I knew it's too late for that. Yeah, that was why I didn't text Max.
When Max told me that's what he said, I was like, yeah, dude, that's great. Be like, if I could change places with you, I would.
Yeah. All I needed
would have done that.
All I needed was that fucking sucked.
Also, shout out to Zach because Zach was sitting next to me and he typed out text messages constantly for about 30 minutes and then deleted them. He was just typing them all out and then deleting them. Would you settle on Zach?
He said that was a terrible situation. Like, I'm sorry that happened. Yeah. All I want, because I'm not mad. I'm happy we talked about it. All I want is, can we do a vote? It should be Diva Hank now, right?
It's always been Diva Hank.
But you got a lot of sleep.
It's also impossible to argue against Hank because you just become a real life version of the meme of those ladies screaming. Yeah. And then Hank's just the cat.
Yeah.
Looking back at
you.
And
he's napping.
Yeah. Yeah, Diva Hank.
Yeah. It was a tough whatever. We made it through it.
We're good.
I won the Grit Award this week.
Be honest though, if our plane had crashed, there would
I swear to
there would
God.
have been a moment where you've been like,
I
"Oh,
swear
fuck
to
yeah."
God. No, because the survivor guilt would have killed me. I just wanted the pilot to die.
The weather was also bad. Like,
Oh my God, are you okay?
No, but I'm saying like there was a point where we all looked at each other where we were like, "This isn't a joke. Like this could happen."
Hey Max, I flew through the same weather just like 7 hours later.
I made peace with
I'm
it.
not saying that as like it. I'm just saying that we were talking about it and then it almost happened. I was the one who said I wanted to land in Indy.
Yeah, it's true.
I preferred to land in Indy and not get here until
That was what
this
we came
morning.
up with. We said when we were descending, we're like, it would actually be the best if we weren't able to land. They'd divert us to a nearby hotel or a nearby state, and then we had to stay overnight and then drive back or whatever. That would have been the perfect situation. Then Zach was like, yeah, like if we had to land in Nevada. I was like, yeah, okay, all right.
Just far.
You wanna
So
go
far.
back to Tahoe. All right, Hank, are we good? I love you.
I love you too. I'm sorry.
I think we should, 2 rules.
I'm
Okay?
sorry I didn't say goodbye.
Rule number 1,
I'm sorry I didn't stay back.
I didn't want you. I would never. You guys know deep down I would never make you
I was
stay
even
back.
thinking about it. I was like,
Ever.
fuck. I could have stayed back. We could have got dinner with Big Dom, and we could have like made like a nice night out of it. And
sometimes you just got to do that dance.
I know.
Yeah, you're
it,
like,
it
hey,
was
we'll
basically
stay
like,
behind.
I'll pay. Yeah, that
I will,
yeah.
like-
It was never. I would never have made you guys fucking stay. It was always you got to get on that plane.
We should have drove.
That's what me and Memes were saying, and I was like,
I
maybe
looked
we
at
would have talked
driving.
about it.
I looked at driving.
All right, so rule number 1.
No more
Diva
private,
Hank.
no more
Diva-
private planes.
Rule number 1, Diva
Diva
Hank.
Hank.
Rule number 2, we always say goodbye.
We always say goodbye.
We always say goodbye.
Rule number 3, I gotta make sure I bring my passport with me all the time. Rule number 4, fuck that pilot. Rule number 5,
don't
Max,
talk when Hank is sleeping.
Don't talk when Hank is
That's a good rule.
sleeping. Rule number
Max was
6.
fucking screaming in my
I
ear.
did
Anxious.
I did think to
anxious.
myself though, like if this pilot is being such a dickhead, he's probably a super safe pilot. So
Yeah,
we're not going to crash.
true.
That
true.
pilot knew what was good by the end. He like waited to get up out of the seat.
And
Because you guys gave him the business. That's why I said to Memes, I was like,
Zach
hey,
gave him
all
business
you
big
can do.
time.
I was like, all you can do for me is just tell that pilot he's a piece of shit.
so here's what Zach did. Zach, do you want to say what you said when the plane landed?
I remember most of it. So I just tried to reiterate to the pilot, like, goodness, somebody works hard all week. They just want to get back to their family, their
Wait, but-
wives, their children.
But you said it to us, but you were angling
Loud and-
towards the pilot
Yes.
so that you
Loudly.
were speaking to him. So you said, man, I really just feel bad for Big Cat. Somebody works so hard all week. They want to get home. Their wife, they've got 3 kids. It's just a bad situation that he was put into.
Somebody made a judgment call off a sticker.
That was a line. That was the line.
Yeah. What did you say, Memes?
So my ears were hurting. So I was.
Oh
I was,
God, I'm sorry.
No, but
Same.
I was screaming
My
everything
ears
I was
hadn't
saying.
popped yet.
So I was like, "Yeah, we found this guy's Instagram. I think he's a cat guy."
Oh yeah.
But that guy really threw a wrench in our relationship for
Yeah.
that moment. And
Yeah.
It is
Probably-
first world
probably
problems.
forever.
No,
It's-
that's the
but-
thing is
but
I
it
didn't
does
even
suck.
want to like. That was the part too where I was like, I can't even tweet about this because you can't complain about the situation.
There's
'Cause
no
I
one to
know
skull
how
fuck.
lucky we are and how lucky I am, and so it was one bad night. I just had to get through it. Little grit. I swear to God, if that fucking that second the commercial flight I took, if it just hadn't been delayed, I would have been home like maybe 2 hours after you guys, and I would have been like, all right, that sucked, but I'm good. It was the sitting on the tarmac for 3 hours fucking killed me. Nice hiccup. Do we have any other Firefest? Does anyone have a personal Firefest?
I think that's good. I
Good
think
pod fire.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's good.
Yeah. It was good grit week.
It was a great week. That
Yeah.
fucking pilot could get fucked.
He really
Should have hit him.
Yeah.
It was such a good week.
I could have taken him.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Easily, right?
I thought about hijacking it.
He hid behind the wings, 100%.
Yeah, he
hid
did
behind the
after.
uniform. No, I'm just saying
Oh,
he hid
oh,
behind
the wings.
He hid behind the uniform. Definitely.
It really was like a just an avalanche of events where if he had just given me the straight answer right away, I would have been like, all right, see you guys. Like I can get on a flight right now.
Would have appreciated that.
Yeah, and I would have said goodbye.
Yeah.
In that situation.
Yeah.
It would have just been like, and you would have been like, oh, let's not
hug,
go.
yeah. We do our
and I would have
hugs.
been like, no, you have to go, dude. Danny would go.
I'd be like, let's drive.
What is that? What's the surfer?
Oh, the one where they say
Eddie would go.
Eddie would go.
Yeah,
Eddie
I would have
go.
given you guys that. I would have been like, Eddie would go. You got to go. All right, great week, boys. Great grit week. Happy we got back to Vanny Woodhead. Doesn't this feel good?
It does feel good. It feels like home.
I love you. You also knew that it was not going to be like I'm mad for weeks. It was going to be like 12 hours.
You gave me the hardest cold shoulder this morning.
I did because I was mad. And the best was Jerry.
Of all time.
Jerry added to all of this. Because
Jerry, I was feeling Jerry out, and then I knew. I was like, I think this is related. And then Jerry and Big Cat were in the same room. I was like, Jerry, why am I dead to you? Jerry didn't say a word. Big Cat walked away. I was like, oh yeah, this is related.
Yeah, the other part of this story that maybe elevated this whole thing is I got back in the car with security guard Mike, who is one of our favorite guys, and he's the best, keeps us safe. He's a former NYPD detective, like Staten Island guy, tough guy. And he just, from Philly to Newark, just ranted the whole time about how there's no loyalty left and it's bullshit that none of those guys got off the flight. And he just worked me into a lather. I was like, yeah, it is bullshit. I didn't even think about it until he started going. And then Jerry called him on speakerphone, and Jerry was like, what's the deal? Hank's dead to me. He actually said he's going to snap your driver.
Yeah, no, he texted me. He's like, I'm dead to you. And then I called him 20 times and was like giving him every.
Oh, so you called him but not me?
This is when I landed. Yeah, I was like, I was trying to figure out if they were related or not. And then, yeah, they were.
Yeah. All right. Should we do?
Well, no, I texted him. I'm like, why? And then I'm like, are we still golfing Friday? He was like, yeah. And then I was like,
yeah, he texted me. He said, I'm going to snap Hank's driver over my fucking knee. All right. Numbers 3.
You want me to go FaceTime from inside? I think we should do it from in here. I think it'll be fun.
Yeah.
21.
I'm going to do 85.
19.
What's wrong?
21.
47. 47.
15.
What was your number?
21.
21. FaceTime me, Max.
LT, Jet Legend.
Great week, boys.
Great week.
I'm sorry.
Great week.
Does anyone have any other Firefest? Oh, my other Firefest. Shit. Max just left. The fact that he might be a... My other Firefest is Max might be a,
You know.
I call PFT little guy.
What? Oh, you're on? I can hear you. Yeah, we need to get a truce on this. All right. Here he goes. What was your other Firefest memes?
I call my boss PFT little guy.
That was funny.
That's funny, though.
Chris, say a number. No, say one. 73 is his guess. 78.
Ooh.
78. Imagine if you got it, memes in your fucking face.
That'd been awesome.
All right. Great Grit Week, boys. Love Grit Week. Vanny's back. Vanny's all the way back.
Love you guys. Bye, Hank.
Goodbye, Hank.
Bye, Hank. Everyone say bye to Hank.
Goodbye.
Bye, guys.
Is there anything else you want to say? Goodbye.
I love you guys.
Okay, great.
too.
Love you guys.
Say goodbye.